Second date update today. Met the guy that she wants to call at a place where I've actually met a lot of women. The golf course.
You have?
Yeah.
Like you've hit on women at the golf course?
Yeah, I just kind of hang out and hide behind the windmill, the giant windmill. And then when they come up to retrieve their ball, I just pop out from behind them like, hey, what's your name? Come to the golf course often? Why are you running away? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where are you going? I just wanted to talk. You're not getting your ball back until we talk.
Yeah, it's a really scared 8-year-old you just chased down.
Never very successful for me, but apparently it was successful for the guy that she wants to call today. Hannah, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Okay.
So you met the dude you want to call today at the golf course, huh?
Yeah, we were at the driving range, and, I had got some new clubs, so I wanted to try them out. But I spotted this guy, Derek is his name, and he was so cute. I was kind of playing it a little coy, like I was having some issues, because...
Wait. You played the dumb girl, I don't know what to do with my clubs move?
No, not necessarily dumb girl, but I was more so playing it off like, these are new clubs. Like, maybe do you want to show me how to use them? Because I really, really wanted him to help me.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Would you mind helping a lady out with her golf clubs? I can't possibly seem to swing these big, heavy things, but you got those big hands and those big arms. Maybe you could wrap them around me and show me how to work one of these golf clubs.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Did it? I mean, it obviously worked.
Well, not exactly. He came over and he helped me out because he works at the golf course, right? So he was obviously busy. Yeah, he was busy doing other things, and he helped me for a little bit, but then he kind of left me alone and went and did his own thing.
Oh, okay. So he was an employee.
Yeah.
I thought you were just hitting on a random guy there.
Me too. Like he
No.
was paid to help you.
Yeah.
That's frustrating then when you're like, I'm going to flirt with this dude. And he just comes up and he's like, yeah, those clubs are on sale. Those clubs, I would recommend those for you. I'll see you later, ma'am. Have a good day. And you're like, wait, I wanted to flirt. And he's gone.
So did you just end up being an annoying customer at the driving range, following this poor guy around on his shift?
Maybe a little bit, but it ended up like working out in my favor because he came back around, after like 45 minutes or so once he wrapped up whatever he was doing, and he asked me out to dinner.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
You
so
waited 45
Good
minutes?
for you. Well, she wasn't just standing there, right?
Bought like 10 buckets
Yeah,
of balls
that's
then.
persistent, though. I like it.
Yeah, it worked out. So fast forward to our dinner date. We show up at dinner, and he is so cute. He's all dressed up, and he's being very gentlemanlike.
Okay,
Like,
so
very, very gentlemanlike.
he's trying to impress you. This all sounds great.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the date, I was thinking going into it, and after I showed up and I saw him, how nice he looked, I thought this was going to be a great date. Like, this could possibly be a really great date.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It sounds like it wasn't, though, because you keep saying it could be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just did not go at all how I had hoped.
Oh,
What
no.
happened? What was so bad about it?
Well, we sat down and we ordered drinks, and before, we even ordered dinner, he said, I have to go grab something out of my car. And then he said he'd be right back. And this is where it gets really bizarre.
All right.
The drinks came, I kind of sipped on my cocktail, but I waited, and he never came back.
Oh, no.
He ditched you in the middle of the date?
It wasn't even in the middle of the date. It was right at the beginning of the date he ditched me.
Dude, that is so messed up. I don't understand how people can do that to other people.
Did you at least drink his cocktail, too, to try to numb the pain?
I wanted to, but no, I didn't. I was actually just so bummed because I didn't even know why or what happened because I thought the date was going to be so great, and then he just literally left.
How long did you wait?
I waited about, I would say, 25 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
That's about the right
Yeah.
time.
I mean, once you get to 15-minute point, you're thinking they're gone, and then by about 30 minutes, you know that they left you.
Like, at first I thought it was weird after even 10 minutes of it, but I just continued to sit there. I didn't really know what he was doing, but he just never came back.
I mean, what was going through your head?
A lot of things. Maybe he, was smoking a cigarette or I don't know. But then after, like I said, that 10-minute point, I just started to get really bummed out because I kind of got that embarrassed feeling, like, is this really happening to me?
So did you actually eat food at the restaurant, or did you just cash out and go?
No, I cashed out and went. And I actually had to pay for the drinks, too, which was embarrassing.
Oh, man.
That
Why do you think
sucks.
he would do that to you?
I honestly don't know. I thought things were going so great. We had great conversation for the first, couple minutes we were there, but then he just ditched, so I have no idea. That's why I called you guys.
Did you text him while you're waiting at the table? Like, hey, what happened? Where are you?
I didn't text him within the first 10 minutes, but then, after that, I just shot him a text because I started thinking, gosh, what if he, passed out or something?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I texted him and I said, are you okay? And he never responded after that.
Are
Wow.
you pissed? I'm pissed for you. I don't think people should disrespect each other in that way.
I'm really pissed off about it, but I think more so I'm just, really bummed out that it still happens that way because I thought he was a great guy,
Yeah, and he obviously liked you because he came and asked for your number. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, and he asked me on the date. I didn't initiate that.
Well,
He
yeah.
did.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and figure out why he ditched you in your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Hannah is on the phone and she wants to call a guy named Derek. Now, before we make the phone call and find out what went wrong on their date, I think it's time for a little bit of positivity training for Hannah. Hannah, I want to help you be more positive about something, okay?
Okay.
So your date left you like a couple minutes into the date. As soon as you guys sat down, ordered something to drink, he said he had to go to his car and then took off and you haven't heard from him, right?
Right, exactly.
Positivity is all about switching your focus, okay? Instead of saying that you got ditched, we're going to say you're just a master at speed dating. And that was a very good speed date that you went on. So, yeah, so that's what it was. You didn't get ditched. You're just good at speed dating. That's all.
It made me feel better already.
Oh, my God.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad I could help.
I do want to know, though, why are you even giving this guy any more energy? I mean, he's obviously a jerk to leave someone that soon into a date.
I really just want to know what happened, why he left, what his reason is. Not that I want to give him another chance. I just want to know why the hell he walked out on me.
If he has a really good explanation, will you give him a second chance, or is it just strictly that you want to find out now?
Right now I'm leaning more towards no, because he could have reached out to me this past week, texted me if something serious happened. So it's going to have to be a really, really good excuse for me to give him another chance.
Maybe he was kidnapped, and we're actually going to talk to the people holding him hostage right now. No?
That would be something.
Yeah.
Not even that would be a good excuse. That'd be something. All right. I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Derek.
Yeah. This is Derek.
Hey, what's up, Derek? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The hell's Jewel?
That is an excellent question,
That's
sir.
me. That's my name.
Yeah.
I host a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm assuming you've never heard of it.
No.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm calling you today is one of our listeners actually asked us to get a hold of you.
Okay. Why?
Because you recently went on a date with her and actually ended up ditching her without an explanation. So she was hoping maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why you left.
Ugh.
You obviously know who we're talking about.
We're talking about Hannah.
Yep.
Okay. She told us that she met you at a driving range, and then she said that you guys went out to dinner. And once you sat down, you said that you had to run to the car to get something, and that's the last she ever heard of you.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, it is. It is. It just...
Can you
I mean-
can you just tell us why? She's curious. I mean, imagine how you would feel if you were on a date and someone just ghosted right away after you sat down. Wouldn't you at least wonder why?
Look, I didn't mean to ditch her. I just panicked.
Why
So
would
you
you
panicked.
panic? What would you panic about?
I saw my ex at a table, right next to us.
Okay.
And that was after we already ordered drinks and everything. We had already gotten there. We sat down.
Okay, but just seeing your ex, I mean, that
That
doesn't give you
happens.
any grounds to just ditch somebody, does it?
I had to leave.
Are you obviously not over your ex? Is that the issue?
Oh, you don't get it. You don't get it.
That's why I'm
we don't.
asking. You're right. I don't get it at all.
Listen, I didn't want to tell her. My ex has a restraining order against me.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, so you legally had to leave, not just you wanted to leave.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like if I had been there another 5 minutes, she would have called the cops. I would have had to deal with that.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
What did you do to get a restraining order?
I didn't do anything.
Of course you didn't.
We had a messy breakup. She cheated, but then she said that I cheated, which was not true. I did not cheat.
Okay.
Then the week after, she went outside her house. Her car was on fire.
Whoa.
And, of course, she thought it was me. Her friends thought it was me.
What?
So was it you?
Hell no, it wasn't me.
Okay, so she said that you set her car on fire.
Yeah, she claims that.
Dude, that sounds
is
crazy.
heavy.
That
Yeah,
is-
and the only reason that she ended up getting a restraining order against me was because the police placed me in the general vicinity. I'm doing air quotes. You can't even see it.
But you were in the general vicinity when her car caught fire.
Yeah, I guess so.
It sounds really
Yes.
coincidental
Yeah.
to me. Like, oh, I'm her crazy ex, and we had a messy breakup, and now my car's on fire, and you were around.
Whatever. You want to judge me? I know what actually happened, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
was
but
there.
even with that, like, why wouldn't you just tell her your date, Hannah, like, hey, let's go somewhere else?
I just freaked out and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why not tell her after the fact, though? Shoot her a text and be like, hey, restraining order, sorry. I mean, I don't know how you would say it, but why not tell her?
I'm not going to lie to her, but I'm not going to tell her, like, during our first date, hey, I got this restraining order. And,
Yeah. I mean, you still could have explained something later on, though, so she's not sitting there wondering what's wrong with her and why you would leave.
Actually, yeah, I tried. I mean, I paid the valet $20 to tell her.
Okay.
He
Well,
obviously did.
I don't think the valet told her. Yeah, you might want to go back and get your $20
Yeah.
because he never told her.
At least I tried.
But, like,
That's true, I
yeah.
guess.
But you didn't try that. Like, you must not feel that bad about ditching her. You didn't call her. You didn't apologize. Like, at least a sorry text. You didn't even have to explain yourself.
All right, fine. I'll text her later today, all right? I'm going to say I'm sorry, and I don't know. We'll go
Okay.
from there, I guess.
Well, why not, don't worry about texting her later. You can just tell her right now because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Hannah, you there?
I don't even know what to say.
I don't blame you.
Why the hell is she here?
Because she wanted us to get a hold of you so she could talk to you because she was wondering why you weren't calling her back.
You answered this phone call, but you couldn't bother texting me at all.
I mean, you heard what I said. Like, you know that the situation is messy. What would you have done?
I would have at least taken you with me when we went out of the restaurant, not just completely ditch me and then leave me with no explanation whatsoever for a week. I mean, don't you think that's kind of a jerk thing to do?
It's not my fault that there's a restraining order against me. You heard that?
Says everyone with a restraining order.
I don't really know if it is your fault. I mean, you were in the area where the car was on fire, so
Were you there? No, you weren't there. You don't know.
I don't know for sure because, I mean, you're the one that walked out on our date, so that doesn't make you a really truthful guy as is.
Look, you're thinking about this all wrong. Look, from my perspective, I didn't ditch you. I ditched my ex.
How romantic.
Okay, well, you still didn't explain anything to the girl you're on a date with.
And you didn't take me with you. You just ditched the both of us, technically.
But Hannah, I mean, be honest. Like, if he would have told you, hey, my ex is sitting there, I have a restraining order, let's go to another bar, you're not going to say okay to that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right in that sense, but at the same time, being truthful about it up front, I would have appreciated more than just being completely blown off and looked like an idiot at the restaurant by myself.
That was a high-pressure situation. And I think that I handled it better than most guys.
Yeah, you're right. Just running away from everything. That's how I handle problems too, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm just shocked. I really would have appreciated a text or a phone call afterwards.
But Hannah, it's a legit excuse for leaving. You got to give him that.
And for the first couple minutes, we had a great time. We ordered drinks and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, if you forget
forget
about the
about
ex-girlfriend and the arson stuff, the date was awesome. Hey, Derek, would you like to go out with Hannah again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Now that she knows like everything about me, and if she's still willing to go on a date, then yeah, I would.
All right. What do you think, Hannah?
A guy that has a restraining order out for arson and ditched me on a date and then never texted me or called me back. I'm going to have to say no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shocking. It's so weird.
You have no idea what you're missing out on.
I bet.
She does.
I think she does know what she's missing out on. Derek, thank you for being honest with us. Sorry about your situation.
Whatever.
Oh.
Okay, he's gone.
Yeah.
Hannah,
Wow.
so the restraining order for arson wasn't a good enough excuse to woo you back into another date, huh?
Definitely not.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I want to let you know I do have a friend who was arrested for grand larceny. If you're interested, I can hook it up.
Oh, that sounds even more exciting. Yes, I will do it.
Fantastic.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
So weird that a guy could ditch a girl on a first date and then tell her that the reason he ditched her was because his ex-girlfriend was there and she has a restraining order because somehow her car got lit on fire after they broke up and she wouldn't go out with him again.
That's so strange.
I thought for sure that was a love connection. In case you missed the second date update, that's exactly what happened. Hannah wanted to call a guy named Derek, mostly to get an explanation on why he left.
Yeah.
Like right when they sat down for dinner. We got him on the phone. He said he left because his ex-girlfriend was there. He has a restraining order because after they broke up, somebody set her car on fire. He says it wasn't him,
Yeah,
but he
or-
happened to be in the general vicinity, so...
And he never said
They
that it
issued a
wasn't
restraining
anyone he
order.
didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I can't believe how many people are texting in saying, I believe him. She should
lot
have
of
said
people.
yes.
I know. A lot of people are on his
Oh
side.
my God.
I don't know. If I were going out with someone, they ditched me, and then I found out the reason they ditched me was a restraining order for whatever reason, I
there's-
probably wouldn't go out with
There's
them
no
again.
benefit of the doubt on that one.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update, Ashley is on the phone, and I'm having trouble telling what Ashley does for a living because her email said she's a bassist. But I don't know if that's another word for a dental hygienist or if I'm saying it right, or is it bassist?
Sound
a
it
bassist,
out.
like a fisherman? Is she a fisherman? Ashley, are you a bassist or a bassist? What are you?
Well, listen, if I had anything to do with dental hygiene, I'd have a heck of a lot more money. I am a bassist. I play bass in a band.
Cool.
That's sweet, man. I think,
Still don't know what that means.
Okay, well, that's the base. Okay.
It's the big. It's
I
What-
do
where
think
does
that-
fish come in? Where do the fish come in, Ashley?
You got the big mouth bass hanging on your wall, but that's an entirely different monster.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
So
she
you
is versed in both,
okay?
apparently.
So you play in a band.
Yeah.
All right. And is that how you met the guy you want to call today? He was impressed by your bassing skills.
Yes, it is. I've been promoting my band with a couple of my bandmates, and we tend to go to shows and we hand out flyers to similar sounding music. And well, I guess Billy was one of the guys that took a flyer, and he seemed pretty straight laced for the kind of music we play, but he was really nice, and he ended up coming to the show, and he brought a couple of friends, and we hung out afterwards.
You say straight laced. So what kind of music you play? Polka? Easy listening type stuff?
We're definitely a little bit more on the alternative side, a little more rock, almost
Okay.
kind of punk.
Was
Okay.
there a
Punkish,
famous
okay.
band that we would know that would be like your sound?
We have a very similar sound to the Arctic Monkeys.
Okay.
No idea who that is.
Yep,
but
okay.
sweet. Okay. So he came to your show?
Yeah, he did.
And did it feel like he came because he liked you?
I don't know if he came to see me, but he certainly stayed afterwards because of me and our conversation.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
How long did you guys hang out?
It was a pretty late night, actually. He came back to my house, and he was over till about 2-ish.
Ooh,
All right. So by
hey.
coming back to your house, does that mean you guys played instruments together? Made music?
We just made out. That's all that happened.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
That's awesome.
Well, that's obviously he was into you then if he went back to your place and made out with you.
Yeah,
Do you think he was expecting more and was disappointed that he didn't get it?
I hope not. It didn't seem that way. He was the one that said he didn't want the night to end, but he didn't seem too pushy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't seem like he was just trying to get laid, basically.
No, it didn't seem like that at all.
And what was it like when the night ended?
We kissed goodnight, and he said he had a really nice time, and he left.
So have you guys talked at all since?
No, he's like completely ghosted me.
Why do you think that?
It could be anything. I mean, I've been told my place can be a little bit intimidating.
Why?
To be honest, I grew up in a pretty sheltered household, and so now that I have my own place, I kind of like to take advantage of art when I see it. You know, if I go to an art festival or a street fair and there's a statue or a painting that speaks to me in some way, I will buy it. So there is a lot of art in my house.
Wow.
Is it like art that some people would find weird?
Some of them are, yeah.
Yeah, but he
That's kinda
stayed
art,
for
right?
a couple hours
Yeah.
and he made out with you. So, I mean, if he could still be in the mood around your art, he probably wasn't too freaked out about it.
I would assume so. Could be that he really just liked my music and it had nothing to do with me as a person, or he didn't like my music and wants nothing to do with me as a person.
I think if it was one of the things about your music, he wouldn't have gone and made out with you. He would have been like, well, whatever. We'll hang out at the bar and then I'll leave and I'll be like, man, she's great. I can't wait to purchase her song on iTunes and listen to the bass. But I don't think he would have gone and made out with you.
I mean, I wouldn't think so either, but at this point I'm at a loss. And, you know, I listened to your guys' show and I thought this might be a good way to figure out what's going on.
You're an interesting person, Ashley.
Thank you, I think.
You're like, you play in a band, like a punk band. You're into all sorts of art. And then you like this show for some reason.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
You're random.
I wouldn't have expected you to be a fan of this show.
Well, you know, you're a delivery driver. You got to listen to something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
that's,
did that
and you're a
too.
delivery driver.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay, she's stuck with us.
You're interesting.
There it is.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update. All right?
Great. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Ashley is on the phone, and Ashley is a bassist. What does that mean? She plays an instrument called the bass.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Jubal, you've come
And
so far.
They have it in these things called bands.
Oh, my
Correct.
goodness.
Oftentimes there's multiple instruments.
Uh-huh.
Well, she plays the bass in a band that she describes as sort of punk, alternative, rock, punk mix,
Okay.
rap mix,
Just stop
No
talking.
rap.
Pop.
She didn't put rap in
pop,
it. Not
hit,
pop either.
rap,
no.
pop, punk music.
Uh-huh.
Is that close to what the description is, Ashley?
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect, great. All right, I'll stop trying to figure you out now. But she wants to call a dude named Billy today. She actually met him at a show, and they hung out for a while. Even went back to her place and made out, but now she's not hearing back from him. She thinks maybe her art collection kind of weirded him out, but other than that, everything seemed to be going fine. All right, Ashley, I'm about to give him a call. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I cannot believe this guy isn't calling you back because everyone knows the hottest member of the band is always the bassist.
Obviously.
Seriously, you deserve a call back,
Thank you.
or I will go out with
Okay.
you later.
Yeah,
Apparently.
sounds like it.
I have a thing for bassists. I can't help myself. That's a no. All right, we'll move on.
Brooke just got rejected.
I know, this is
All
all
right,
awkward
well,
now.
Not the first time.
Well, let's call Billy and see how that goes. See if that goes any better. Here we go, Ashley.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Billy, please?
This is Billy.
Hey, Billy. How you doing, man? You just waking up?
Yeah, I was taking a little nap. Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Sorry to disturb your sleep, man.
Yeah, no problem. Why'd you say you guys are calling?
I'll explain. My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I haven't heard of that. I mean,
Even if you did, you probably wouldn't even know it right now. You sound like you were in a deep sleep. So if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, that person can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened.
okay.
So we got an email about you from a woman named Ashley.
I know an Ashley.
Okay.
Okay. And the Ashley that we're talking about is hopefully the same one that you say you know. She plays the bass in a band.
Okay, yeah, I know her.
Yep. And you guys hung out the other night. You watched her show, hung out at the bar, and then made out with her at her place.
Okay, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
okay.
I'm on the same
All right.
page as you finally.
Sounds like you're starting to get with it some more. Well,
Good morning.
Ashley emailed us because she hasn't heard back from you and she wants to know if she did something wrong.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, she texted me a few days ago, and I don't know if I should really get back to her. I mean, it was a good time, but I don't know, you know.
What's making you question it?
I don't know. I mean, we went back to her place after her show, and you know, everything was great. We talked quite a bit. We made out a little bit. It was cool. It was a good time.
Yeah, she told us all of that. So she thinks the problem is she had a bunch of weird art and it kind of creeped you out or weirded you out some way.
Actually, that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Okay, so it's not the art. What is it then?
Because it sounds like you guys have a lot in common.
I don't know. At the end, things just got kind of weird, you know?
Okay, what specifically happened at the end?
We got done making out. We kind of went just chilling on the couch, kind of just chatting, started to get tired.
Sound like a tired guy a lot, so I can see you need to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it was late. It was probably around 1:45, 2 or something at that point. So I had a legitimate reason.
Okay.
But I said, I probably should get going. She's like, okay, cool. Why don't I walk you out? And then I was like, you don't need to, but she insisted. So, so as we're walking towards my car, she got really serious. And she's like, yeah, it just looks like I'm going to actually have to be moving out of my place. And she said, just being a part of the band just doesn't pay enough. It's not cutting it.
Right.
And she said that she had just lost her day job, and she's just really hurting.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
that sucks.
And Billy don't date broke chicks. Is that it?
All right, then bye.
Yeah, all right,
loser.
get out of here then. I only date chicks with jobs. My name is Billy. I'm going to go take a nap now. Is that what happened?
No, it was the fact that, after that, she actually asked me for a donation.
What?
For rent or for food or anything I could help out with.
A donation?
Like she set up her own GoFundMe page and she wanted you to contribute?
Essentially, she went old school. She asked me to walk to an ATM with her.
What?
Wow.
Hold on.
Yeah.
She
She looked like she was about to cry, and so I was I felt compelled in that moment to give her some money, so I actually gave her $300.
$300?
Bro, I thought you were saying 20
Damn.
bucks.
I mean, I felt like we really connected up until that point, and I felt like this was a chance for me to do a good deed, so I gave her $300, and I actually felt pretty good about it at that point. But
Okay.
it really wasn't until I got home. I was talking to one of my roommates about it, and he was like, "Dude, you are an idiot. You just got played." I didn't really think of it that way, because we had such a good chemistry. But I was like, "Dang, did I?" I was kind of going back and forth about it, and
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of shady sounding if you
Totally.
just meet somebody and they ask you to give them some money. Did she specifically ask for $300 or that's what you just decided to give her?
I just gave her $300. She didn't really say a specific amount.
Wow.
Okay, baller.
That's a
Wait,
lot.
Hold up, though.
Yeah.
Billy, you were okay with donating $300 to her. You, at that point, were still thinking you guys would hang out again?
At that point, I was thinking it because I hadn't even thought about being played at that point. I was like, okay, this girl's really cool, and just the look on her face looks so genuine. I don't know, maybe she's a good actress or something.
So then it was when your roommates told you that you're being played that's when you decided not to call her back.
Well, yeah, that's when it kind of kicked in. I'm like, oh, crap. I didn't even think about that. This is I've never had an experience like this before, where we have a good time and then someone asks me for money. I didn't even register that.
Oh, I've had a lot of those experiences where you have a good time and someone asks you for money. Usually you make that deal beforehand, though, Billy, not until at the end of the whole thing, you know?
You
It
are,
doesn't take all night.
Yeah.
It's a quick thing.
but
Yeah.
Billy, you are such a good person that you would still consider dating someone who asked you for a donation.
If I wasn't being used, that's the thing. I don't even know at this point.
There's a good way to find out if you're being used, Billy, and that's to ask Ashley, who is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
She's been here the whole time?
I think so. She's still on. Ashley, you still there?
Hey,
Hey, Ashley.
Billy, that wasn't my intention. Do you really think that I was just using you?
I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, it sounds kind of weird, but we haven't heard Ashley's explanation.
To
so.
me, it sounds weird using the word donation and not loan.
Yeah, Ashley,
even
why
then-
don't you, were you trying to just get money from him?
No, he offered. And honestly, everybody has they're low points, and I'm kind of in one right now. And it was just a really generous thing.
When you said that you'll walk him to your car, that you didn't already have in mind walking him to an ATM on the way to get cash from him.
No, I really didn't.
I mean, but you did straight up asking for a donation. That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you asked him for money, Ashley.
Look, I'm sorry. I was in the moment, and I felt safe with you, and I shouldn't have said anything, and I shouldn't have asked, and God, I wish I could just give it back, but I've already paid my utility bills with it, and I can't right now, but I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. That wasn't my intention.
I don't really know what to say. I mean, if you're...
I don't know either for you, Billy. I mean, like, you seem sincere, but that also feels like maybe you're just super manipulative.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really strange that you would ask someone on a first date for money. Like, you don't have friends or family that could help you out if you're in that tough of a spot?
I mean, not really. My life is kind of the band, and they're all in a very similar boat.
Oh, come on, Ashley. A band struggling? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I feel you. Hey, Billy, look, there's one way to find out if Ashley's being straight with you about not really just trying to use you for money, and that's to go out with her again. Would you like to go out with Ashley on a second date? We will pay for it.
We did have a good time, so I guess I'm willing to give it another shot.
Really?
Yeah, I realize that things are probably really weird for you right now. This whole situation's weird, and how financially distraught are you right now?
Why are you asking that right now?
Well, how much is in your bank account?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean...
is there a specific amount that you need help with, or...
What?
No, Billy.
Are you
we-
offering
don't offer any more cash. Just go out with her again.
But I mean, I feel bad. I accuse her of stealing, and if she's really hurting, I can help. I really can.
No, the point is, don't help yet.
Listen, Billy, full transparency, I am not in a good situation right now, but I will figure something else out.
Well, I mean, just full transparency on my part. One of my roommates actually is moving out soon, so if you do need a place to stay.
Okay, hold on. Just go out on the date, you guys. All right, before Ashley, you move in with Billy, or Billy, you give more money, or whatever you guys are doing. But congratulations, you did get a second date, Ashley.
Oh, my God.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it looks like a house on top of that. So
Maybe
good
their
work.
paycheck.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 that says Billy's going to be broke by the end of the week. I would agree with you. We're talking about today's second date update. Ashley met this dude Billy at one of her band's shows, and afterwards they went back to her apartment and made out and had a great first night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we called Billy, and he said the weird part of the night was when she told him that she was about to lose her apartment and asked for a donation of $300 and even walked with him to an ATM so he could withdraw some cash and give it to her. And after the date, Billy's buddies were like, I think she's scamming you.
Yeah, she robbed you, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
She said she didn't plan to do that. She's just at a low point and needed some help, and it just came out naturally.
Yeah, just walking to an ATM is so natural.
Yeah. And by the end of the call, he offered Ashley more money and even said she could move in with him if she needed to.
Dude.
So overall, very successsul second date update for Ashley, I think.
Yeah, for her.
Yeah.
I really hope she's not scamming him.
Oh, dude. His salary is now her salary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Have you blown somebody off after a first date?
Bad table manners.
Bad table
Yeah,
manners.
chewing with your mouth open is a huge pet peeve
Really?
of mine. Yeah, it grosses me out, dude.
All right.
Yeah, or scraping your teeth. Okay, I could go through a lot of
Yeah,
things.
Brooke's not called a lot of people back. It's your second date update. If you go out on a date with someone and they don't get back to you, email us. We'll call them and ask why. Doug emailed us about a girl named Becky. What's up, Doug?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good, man. It says on your email that you guys went to the zoo.
Yes, we did, man. I've been on Match.com for a little bit. I've met a lot of girls on there, and no luck. And this girl, Becky, yeah, we were really hitting it off. It was great.
I feel like the zoo's a good date.
It's a great date. They have baby tigers right now. And oh my
Isn't
God,
that-
my
I
little
I
heart.
thought that was a great idea.
It was a great idea.
I mean, it was the best date I've been on Match.com or any date.
What are you looking for in a relationship?
You know, just somebody that I can connect to, talk to, a simple conversation, and this is somebody I get along with. I mean, I'm not really looking for much, but it's not really, not really that easy to find, which I'm figuring out now.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of Becky since you guys went on your date?
I haven't been like stalking her, but I've been calling her probably on average like every other day. I email her, call her, just a simple hey.
And that's for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's been for a couple weeks.
All right.
And she hasn't responded to anything.
Nothing. I haven't got one response.
All right.
Yeah, that's a big sign.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm starting to think I had the wrong contact, but I checked it multiple times. It's not.
All right.
We've been emailing back and forth and talking back and forth before the date, and now the date's over, nothing.
All right, Doug. We're going to call her right after this and ask her why she hasn't called you back. I'm going to ask you, in between this song and when we call her, don't email her again because you've done it too much. All right? But we're going to call her right after this, okay?
Okay, fine.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Doug's on the phone with us. He emailed us about a date he went on with a girl named Becky. They went to the zoo, had a fun time, and he hasn't heard back. He's tried to get a hold of her a lot,
Oh, gosh.
I think. Doug?
Yeah, I'd say about 8 times. I've probably tried to contact her.
All right. 8 times might be about 5 times too many.
Yeah.
But whatever. Regardless.
Okay, it was a little aggressive.
Regardless, we're going to call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone and ask her why she hasn't called you back. Okay? You ready?
Yep,
Are you nervous?
very.
Feel free to jump in on the call whenever you want, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Becky?
This is she.
Becky, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh.
How's it going? I know it's not often you receive a phone call from us.
No.
We're calling to talk about a date you went on with a guy named Doug. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I went on a date with a guy named Doug, yeah.
Okay. Well, since you guys went out to the zoo, you said that you want to see him again, but you haven't returned any of his calls or anything else. We were calling to ask you why.
Kind of personal.
I mean, think of it this way. We know that he's called you at least 8 times. If you just give the reason right now, I'm guessing the phone calls will finally stop.
So we're having a good time, and he kicks off to grab a soda, and I'm in front of the chimpanzee area, and this guy walks up to me and just tells me a little bit, like, he's like, hey, be careful. Chimpanzees like to pick up their feces and throw it at people, so don't stand so close to the cage.
Right.
And Doug came back, saw the guy with me, and walks up to us, like, all huffing and puffing, and, like, he says to the guy, like, hey, she's with me, back up, dude. And I was like, who does that?
Yeah,
you know?
no,
Like,
hold on, Becky. That guy was totally hitting on you.
Becky, Doug's on the phone, by the way, if you can't tell. You said that the guy was hitting on her, Doug.
100% the guy was hitting, and she knows that as well.
No, the guy was not hitting on me. He was telling me to step away from the cage so I don't get poo on me. Come on.
That was his starting of the conversation. That's how he started talking.
Usually flirting doesn't involve feces talk.
Usually it does not. In this case, it did.
Doug, are you a jealous?
He was totally hitting on.
Doug, are you a jealous guy?
No, I wouldn't know. I'm not normally a jealous guy, but like I'm on a date with this girl, and this guy was coming up and totally hitting on her, and then like
What did he do that made you think that he was hitting on her besides talking to her?
Because I saw them talking, he kind of looked back at me and like smirked and like gave me a head nod and like kept right on going with this conversation. And that's when I was like, "Excuse me, buddy."
And so,
You
Becky,
know, like,
Becky, this was a big turnoff for you, obviously.
My guards went up. That's a huge red flag for me, you know? Even him trying to call me like 8 times. I'm like, dude, it's been like a day and a half. You called me 8 times. Come on.
It wasn't a day and a half.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. It wasn't a day and a half. Okay?
See, now he's getting aggressive again. You're getting aggressive, Doug.
You're
Stop
not
it.
helping your case.
I didn't call you 8 times, Becky, in a day and a half. That's a little exaggerated.
Maybe you're missing.
Doug,
I don't really want to argue about this.
Yeah. Doug, if I were you, I'd play it more like, hey, I just really liked you a lot and wanted to get a hold of you and couldn't figure out why. Not like yelling at her about it. But, Doug, that's...
To each their own.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a first date, Doug. Like, it's not your girlfriend. Like, don't you want to make a good impression?
How I look at it is maybe she would think, like, that I'm just some weak guy that really doesn't care about any other kind of talk. I know it's the first date, but it's just I thought this guy was totally trying to move in, and I was kind of like, in so many words, back up, You know, like this is my date here. You know,
You wanted to fling your poop at him like the monkeys were going to do to Becky.
Oh man.
Now, Doug, I'm assuming that you want to go out with Becky again. Becky, we will pay for you guys to go out on a second date if you'll give Doug another chance. Would you want to?
Honestly, I've dated guys like him before, and it's all denial. It's like, no, I'm not like that. But, you know, a couple months in, it's like, no, you are like that. And I just, I have to stick with my intuition. I really don't think I would want to.
Okay.
That a girl. I support her decision.
Yeah, go with your gut.
Doug, I'm sorry, man, but you got your answer.
Yeah, I guess I did. I mean, what am I going to say?
Yeah. And Becky?
Yes.
Don't you ever let me catch you doing a second date update with another morning show. All right? Ever.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Perhaps one of the worst impressions you could make on a first date would be not showing up to the designated place where you were supposed to meet your date.
No, that's
And not because, you were late or anything else, but just because you couldn't find it. That's what happened with Kevin, who is on the phone with us today. And actually, Kevin, I identify with your story. He emailed us. He met a girl named Olivia. Actually couldn't find the restaurant that they were supposed to meet at. That happens to me all the time, Kevin, so don't feel too bad, but mostly just because I don't pay attention to what people are saying to me. And then by the time I'm like on my way, I'm like, oh, crap, where were we supposed to meet? And then I don't show up. So thank you for joining us, Kevin. Appreciate your email.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Jubal.
Now, you actually didn't make it to dinner on your first date because you couldn't find the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it wasn't your suggestion to go to this restaurant.
No. She just gave me the name of the place and didn't give me an address, so I had to. I guess my GPS kind of freaked out and kind of just couldn't decide between which restaurant it was.
Yeah. That happens to me all the time. It's usually the user's fault and not the GPS. But I blame my GPS nonstop. I'm like, oh, stupid thing. Took me completely down the wrong street. So are you normally bad with directions and finding places? Does this happen to you a lot, or is this kind of like a one-time weird thing?
I'm not very good with directions. I barely know where I am anyway all the time.
So how late were you to the date?
Well, she actually ended up calling me about 25 minutes after we were supposed to meet.
Why wouldn't you call her and tell her, hey, I'm lost. Where are you?
Well, you don't want to appear like the guy who can't find things and just,
Were you in contact with her, though? At least, like, you don't have to say, I can't find the restaurant, I'm a dumbass. You can be like, hey, I'm on my way, just running a little late. Did you at least do that?
I sent a text saying that, but that, that only gets you 10 or 15 minutes.
Right, and then she finally called you, and how'd that conversation go?
I admitted I was a little turned around, and she asked where I was, and I told her the location, and I told her the cross streets, and it was like a block or two from her apartment. So she said, I know where you are. I'll come meet you, and we'll go back to my place for a drink.
Well, that was quick.
Wow, nicely done. You didn't plan this whole time? Wow.
Yeah, either you're a really creepy stalker and you already knew where her apartment was, and this is a genius way to get up there, or you just got super lucky by being right outside of her apartment.
Yeah, I thought perfect. It's super lucky. It's great. And then she met me, and we went up and had a few beers, and then it just got a little odd.
How was the conversation when you got up there in the beginning?
It was nice. She was really sweet, and she had a nice place in which I love seeing how people live. So it was really great. And then we were only there for like 20 minutes, and she got a text saying that her roommate was coming home, and that I guess her roommate had just broken up with her boyfriend.
Okay.
And she needed to kind of console her, and so it was one quick drink, and then she kind of ushered me out.
Okay, Kevin, do you feel like that's legit?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't want to assume someone's lying to you that quickly.
Yeah.
But that kind of feels like that's odd to me.
Yeah, it seems like interesting timing.
Very stereotypical.
You kind of blew it and didn't show up for dinner. She had to come meet you, threw you a pity date by being like, yeah, come up to my place, we'll have a beer. And then all of a sudden she receives a text from her roommate who just got through a breakup, and she has to ask you to leave. It seems kind of...
She didn't have to invite him to her apartment, though. I mean...
Yeah, because it seems like there's a couple of things going on. It's like, if she didn't want to see me at all, she could have easily said, I have something else to do. She brought me up for a drink, so it was kind of like I was getting two sides of a different story.
So when you finally left, did you guys make plans to see each other again?
No. And I texted her 3 times after the date, and I haven't heard from her at all.
No, nothing?
No. What was the last thing you guys said to each other?
I think I said I'll catch you soon.
Smooth.
That's romantic. Wow. I don't know how she didn't fall head over
Slap her
heels
on the
for
back.
that.
Yeah,
That
catch
is-
you on the flip side,
that is
buddy.
sweet.
And then you took off. So you haven't heard anything from her. You've tried to text her 3 times and not a word back.
Yeah. You know, I want to find out whether it was me that did something wrong. I don't date much. I work with computers and I don't talk to people that much. So I want to make sure if it's something I did, and I want to know what it is, just so I can fix it the next time or figure out if there's something I should or shouldn't be doing.
You should make sure you know where the restaurant is and show up on time. We'll tell you that right now.
And the whole thing's really a bummer because in the short time we were together, she seemed really cool and really nice, and she's really pretty. So I thought I had everything going, but
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
that'd be great. Thanks.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, here we go. Kevin is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Olivia. They had a pretty terrible first date.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin didn't even show up to dinner because he couldn't find the restaurant. She finally had to call him to see where he was. He was actually close to her place, so she said, fine, I'll come meet you. They went up to her place, had a couple beers before she said she got a text message from her roommate who had just broken up with her boyfriend and she needed to talk, so Kevin had to leave. She basically kicked Kevin out. Are you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Now, if you find out that she lied about that text message and wanted you gone and was maybe upset because you didn't show up for dinner and she had to come meet you, what are you going to try to say to her in order to get a second date? Because you want to get another date with her, right? That's why we're doing this?
Do.
Okay, so what are you going to say to her?
I guess maybe assure her that I'll never do that again, and I'll make sure I know exactly where the restaurant is for the rest of our dates.
Okay.
Yeah. And you said you haven't been on a date or many dates because you spend a lot of time in front of your computer.
Yeah, I don't meet that many people in person, so I do a lot of dating websites.
Were you awkward when you were at her apartment just the entire time anyway?
I try not to be.
You're sweet, Kevin.
You don't sound very awkward on the phone right now.
You sound articulate.
So, unless you were doing something really strange.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess it's probably the fact that you didn't show up for dinner. I would think that would make anybody angry. So I'm about to dial her right now. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Olivia?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Olivia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good. I'm sorry, who are you from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show. Am I disturbing you at work or something? You sound...
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be rude.
No,
Is this like a promotion to buy something?
It is not a promotion to buy something. I'm actually calling you because a listener of ours sent us an email about you, and he wanted us to call you.
Okay.
I'll explain. His name is Kevin. You and him recently went out on a date. You probably remember Kevin because he couldn't find the restaurant you were supposed to go to, and you ended up going back to your place and just having a few beers.
Right.
Okay, well, Kevin really liked you and is wondering why you're not calling him back. Is there something that Kevin did on your date to make you not want to see him again?
You know, I just don't really feel like it's something to talk about. And, yeah.
Okay, but is it more than him not being able to find the restaurant?
No, that was super irritating, and like, what grown man can't find a freaking restaurant? But
Yeah.
no, that's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
No, is he? Is this some? Did he just like write an email, and you guys are calling me and like wasting my day, or?
Yep, that's pretty much exactly what happened. And I know that you're at work and you sound busy,
Yeah,
and I don't want you to.
just-
What's that?
I just want to know like what the premise of this, so that way I know if I need to change my phone number.
Whoa.
No, we won't be calling you ever again after this. I'd appreciate you, though, hanging on because it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, we want to tell Kevin what he did wrong on your date so he can learn not to do it again on other dates. It sounds like you don't want to see him again. Can you tell us what the main issue is? What did he do?
I went to the kitchen to make us a drink, and when I came out, he wasn't in the living room where I left him, and where he was coming out from did not seem like the bathroom, and he seemed really weird about it. Like, he just seemed weird, and then I went back it just got really awkward. It's not that big of an apartment, so it's not that hard to find the bathroom. And my door to my bedroom was ajar.
You think he went in your room?
I think he stole a pair of my freaking panties.
What?
For
and
real?
I do not want him anywhere near me.
Hold up. Okay, I was just going to say that he went into your room, and that's weird, but you think that he stole a pair of your underwear.
I think he couldn't find a restaurant, but he could find my freaking underwear drawer.
Okay, Olivia, that's a big claim. Are you sure you're not just imagining something? Why would you think that he would do that?
He was just so weird, and it was like awkward from the beginning, and I felt like I'd made a bad decision even when I was letting him into my apartment, and it just got worse. And then when he wasn't in the living room, like, why didn't he just say, hey, can I please use your bathroom? Like, have some common courtesy if you're a stranger.
And then are you just assuming that he stole your underwear? Like, are you missing underwear?
My drawer was ajar.
Yeah.
You could have possibly left that there, right?
Yeah, but if you have a gut feeling about something...
And I don't remember hearing the toilet run. Like, you know how after you pee and you flush, it kind of like runs for a little bit to fill back up?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
remember hearing that.
Are you missing underwear?
I have like 100.
Okay, so you don't know. I know every single one of my underwear. They're all cataloged and charted. Yeah, I know when I'm missing a pair.
I wouldn't know either.
So you don't really know. You don't have any proof that he took your underwear, but that's just what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think he's really weird, and he creeped me out. And the freak flag went off, and I asked him to leave my apartment.
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
Sorry, my boss is giving me a weird look. I'll be right there. Okay, what was your question?
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
No. I don't ever want to talk to this guy again.
Oh, that's a shame because, Olivia, he's actually on the other line, and I would love to find out. Kevin, did you steal Olivia's underwear?
I would never steal anyone's underwear, let alone, like, on a first date. I was using the bathroom.
Oh, really? You were using the bathroom?
Yeah.
You didn't have to pee and didn't wash your hands? You were just in there to check yourself out? Like you're in the living room?
No, I had to pee quickly. I was in a car driving around for 25 minutes straight looking for the restaurant.
Honestly, I don't care. If you had to pee and you peed, I don't care. You're creepy, and I don't ever want to go out with you again.
Okay, well, you don't know for sure that he stole your underwear, Olivia. Like, you could be just making that up.
Even if he didn't steal my underwear, the fact that my first instinct was that he did makes me believe that this is not husband material. Like, this is not a good idea.
You never know, there's lots of weddings that have started off like that.
What was it about him that was so creepy?
Lack of timeliness, lack of eye contact, awkward breathing.
You just described like most men.
Olivia, look, I am truly sorry if you felt that was creepy, but I absolutely did not take your underwear. I wasn't even in your bedroom. Please, just give me another chance.
I'm sorry. I just really can't deal with this right now. And no, it's just you were too creepy. I have a job to keep, so good luck.
All right.
Oh.
Kevin, did you take Olivia's underwear?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Kevin, are you creepy? What is so creepy about you?
I don't know. Wow. That's nothing I can fix.
Kevin, are you... All right, look. Look, there's one of two things here. Either you are a creep and you stole her underwear, or Olivia's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's the weird one who just assumes that by you going to her bathroom, you're stealing her underwear. What is it?
I was really embarrassed for not finding the restaurant, so maybe I was acting weird and strange, but I didn't take her underwear, so that is crazy.
It's not like he's going to admit to us anyway.
Yeah.
You're probably wearing them right now, Kevin, for all we know.
Kevin, are you wearing Olivia's underwear?
You guys, don't beat up on him. If he stole them, why would he call us for the
Because
answer?
crazy people do crazier things.
Yeah, maybe she's crazy.
I don't think so.
So-
I believe her gut instinct. I think you're a creep.
If she had such a gut instinct, why would she invite him into her apartment?
Well,
I feel bad for him.
yeah, Kevin. Hey, look, I didn't get to ask her if she wanted a second date with you.
Oh,
You know, normally I do that. You know what? How about this? If you want a date with Kevin, text us 78592. He might be an underwear thief, but I'll pay for you to go out with him.
I am not an underwear thief.
You guys could go to Victoria's Secret together.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Listen, I knew the people that listened to our show were pretty desperate, but I had no idea how desperate they were until after this second date update that we just played. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Why do I say that? Well, Kevin wanted us to call this girl named Olivia. We got her on the phone. She wasn't calling back after their date. She accused him of stealing her underwear.
That's a big accusation.
She has no proof that he stole the underwear, but he doesn't really make a good argument that he didn't steal the underwear, so we don't know who's crazy here. Either she's just automatically thinking that a guy's going to steal her underwear, or he's an underwear thief. I said at the end of the second date update, this is something that I never do. I'm like, hey, if you want a date with Kevin, text us, 78592. We'll give you a date with a possible underwear thief. All right? That's usually not a ringing endorsement for a guy, for a lot of ladies.
A computer guy that doesn't date very much, that couldn't use his GPS, is a possible underwear stealer.
Yes, who might steal your underwear. But so many texts in at 78592. Hey, he can steal my undies anytime. Another one that says, I'll go on a date with Kevin. Sounds like he needs a chance to redeem himself. Dating can really blow sometimes.
Oh my God.
Okay, the guy might be an underwear thief. We don't know. Another one says, he can date me. I don't wear underwear, so it's fine.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. I don't get it. And this is why we always complain, I can never find a good man.
But hey, this is proof for you, Brooke. When Brooke is always shocked how I get chicks, I'm like, guys can do this, and they can get dates.
If you're sitting there single right now, and you want to be in a relationship, and you're wondering why you can't find somebody, think about this second date up, all right? A possible underwear thief can get a lot of people interested in him, and you can't get a date. What are you doing wrong?
What's happening? It's like, no one cares about red flags anymore.
Re-examine some things in your life.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if he stole it.
It's true.
And I feel like she's jumping to conclusions. He might have been weird.
No, but
I feel like she's just like,
no.
It's weird. Okay, if you're going on a date with someone, it's weird. That's kind of strange. It's okay to be like, all right, they're creepy. I don't want to deal with them. But just to go to the place that he stole my underwear with no proof, kind of weird.
With no proof.
Yeah, but the thing is that she went and specifically said, even if he didn't steal my underwear, that was my immediate reaction to him using my restroom is probably a problem.
I just think that
it's not going to work out between
what
the two of us.
kind of girl has that immediate reaction?
A girl?
Where it's just like, oh my God, he stole my underwear. He might have been in my room, stole my underwear.
It's a weird response by her, and he's a weird dude. It obviously just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But looks like we're going to find him a date no matter what.
Someone wants to be underwear bandit buddies with him.
Yeah.
Gonna
all
find him
kinds
a
of people.
friendship, too.
Right? Yeah. He's got friends all over the place. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
There are a lot of careers out there that women find attractive. Firefighter, proctologist.
What?
Who can forget the sexiest career of all? A carny at your local fair.
No one has ever said
Oh,
that.
yeah.
No.
Carnies are always sexy. Ladies get so fired up
Oh, my gosh.
when they see a fair employee.
Okay.
And that's who we have on the phone today. Daniel is a carny, I guess. How you doing, Daniel?
I'm pretty good, man. How are you guys?
Not too bad. So your email says that you work at a fair, and that's where you met the girl you want to call today?
Yeah, I'm kind of like in between jobs. My buddy got me a job at fair.
Okay, don't try to downplay that job. That is a career.
All right. Okay.
He's like, okay, yeah. I'd say so.
So you're a career fair employee. And
yeah.
tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Alexis.
Alexis. And how did you meet her?
I met her actually at the fair that I was working at in the bumper cars.
Were you shocked to meet somebody that you were attracted to? Because anytime I'm at the fair, I don't see a lot of good pickings out there.
A lot of hotties.
Yeah, I mean, generally, especially in like kind of the bumper car area, most of the kids.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
We never really get like, adults. But yeah, her and her friend wanted to ride, and they were kind of amongst the kids.
Okay. And were you instantly attracted to her?
Yeah, I was definitely attracted to her when she got on the ride.
All right, how'd you make your first move?
So basically, like, her and her friend started riding these bumper cars, and of course, they're like amongst like a bunch of like kids, like freaking 9 and 10-year-olds, and some of the kids were getting like really aggressive with them and like bumping into them, and like they were just trying to have fun, but these kids were like obviously like on a mission to just like
kill the adults that were there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I had to run out there, and I was telling the kids, like, you guys have to stop. You have to stop. One of the kids got, like, all in my face, and I banned him from the ride.
Wow, so you almost fought like a 12-year-old in her honor.
Pretty much, yeah. I was about to get to that point. I mean, I didn't want to lose my job.
Yeah,
but,
right.
She actually thanked me afterwards, and we got to talking, and I was kind of like, my shift's about to be over, and her and I just ended up walking around the fair for a little while. And, you know, obviously doing the games and stuff, obviously I got the discount, so.
Oh, nice. You wowed her with your employee discount, huh?
So how was it? I mean, did you guys click?
Yeah, we definitely clicked. It was a great conversation. She's really nice. We're both from the same town. It's like a really small town. And, yeah, I mean, I just felt like we just definitely vibed.
Awesome. And that was the date, right? You guys walking around the fair?
No, actually. We had a great time, and I was like, hey, you know, I've got some pizza and some beer at my place. And I asked her if she wanted to come over, and she was totally down.
Nice. So how did it go back at your place? More bumper cars? Huh? Get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope so.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Thanks. So, I mean, was it action-packed, though, back at your place? I mean, did you guys just hang out for a little while, or did you guys make out, anything like that?
We just kind of kicked it back in my place. Like I said, you know, we were just kind of drinking and just kind of chilling, talking, great conversation.
Okay, cool. So no makeout session at your house then?
No makeout session, just a nice little hug session.
Oh.
That's a hug session.
Hey, it's
It
all
was like,
session.
yeah, like a long session of hugging, or it was just a normal hug and that's all you got?
It wasn't even a session. It was just a small hug.
Oh, okay.
So why do you think she's not getting back to you?
I don't know, but if I had to speculate, at my house, you know, obviously, like, I did not plan on having a girl there that night.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a little bit messy. That may be one thing. Also, on my kitchen counter, like right when you walk in the door, I have like 4 or 5 parking tickets since working at the fair, because we have to park in like a weird spot. So I don't know if maybe she saw those and maybe kind of like thought like I'm not a responsible human being. That combined with the messiness. And then the job, obviously, is not the most attractive of careers.
Okay.
So I don't know. These are just guesses. I have no idea.
Could be a combo of all three.
Did she comment about any of the messiness or the parking tickets or make fun of you or anything?
Not with her words, but I could
words.
see with her eyes that, you know, she was just kind of like looking around, you know, but like it didn't really like seem like a big deal to her. But again, this could be just me making things up in my own head.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since you guys hung out?
I mean, I sent her like a couple texts, and then I tried the power move. I tried to call her. She didn't answer. So.
Okay, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Daniel is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Alexis. They actually met at the fair because Daniel works at the fair. She was in the bumper cars and she was apparently being harassed by kids in there who were trying to kill her with the bumper cars. And he went in, kicked a few of them out, ended up hanging around at the fair all day together, and then went back to his place. I think maybe the reason she's not calling you back, Daniel, is because when you guys were at the fair, you probably went into the House of Mirrors and something looked larger than it actually was. And then when you got back to your place, she found out the truth. That's what I'm guessing happened.
Man.
Nah, I doubt it.
They shared a small hug. She didn't see anything about what was in the mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know what her deal was, but it definitely didn't have anything to do with any mirrors or any illusions of making things look larger than they really are.
All right. Well, I'm about to call her right now. Any last words before we do?
No, I just hope everything works out.
If it was, I mean, you were kind of like guessing that maybe it was a couple red flags, like your messy apartment and the fact that you work at the fair. Do you still want to go out with her if that's the case? Because it seems kind of judgy.
I mean, I'd like to go out there again. I mean, if I met somebody at the fair who was working there, I'd probably judge them too.
Okay,
right.
So you get it. All right.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Alexis, please?
this is she.
Alexis, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm okay. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from somebody that listens to the show.
Okay.
It's a segment we do called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So how can you help me? you can help me by telling me why you're not calling Daniel back. I don't know how many Daniels you've been out with lately, but I'm talking about one specific Daniel who works at the fair.
Yeah. That Daniel.
Yeah.
It just didn't work. We weren't vibing, you know?
Really?
That seems pretty simple.
Yep.
Well, according to him, you were.
I mean, like, things are great at the fair. It's kind of dorky to work at the fair, but I get it. Like, times are hard. You got to take the jobs you can take. And, like, it was just, like, when we went back to his place, it was just, like, I don't know, really small and, like, super messy.
Yeah, he did tell us he thought maybe you were turned off because his place was messy. He said he also wasn't planning on having somebody over, so.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, like, it was so messy and it's so small, but there's, like, barely any furniture there.
What's there?
There's a reclining chair, a little, like, card table, and he has a TV.
So not enough furniture for you.
I mean, I get it. Like, walking into a guy's house when it's super sparse and there's basically cardboard boxes as end tables is sometimes like, oh, man, this is a project. Is that what it felt like?
Yeah, and, you know, at first I was like, oh, maybe, like, he's in transition, like, you know, new job or temporary job. Maybe this is a new place. But he's lived there for over a year.
Yeah. So basically you walked into his house and his house is what turned you off.
Yeah, I mean, we're not, like, in college anymore, you know what I mean? It's not like a barren house where we drink beer and have pizza. It's like, you know.
But isn't that what he invited you over to do? Drink beer and have pizza?
It wasn't just that. There's just something really weird. Like, there's this one really weird thing about him.
Can you tell us what it is?
So I noticed amongst his, you know, his chair, his table, and his TV that in the corner there was a dog bed.
A dog bed?
Oh, cute. He has a dog?
You know, you would think he has a dog, but that is, in fact, his bed.
What?
What?
Sleeps in a dog bed?
No.
He sleeps in a dog bed.
Are you sure? Why? I mean, were you making that assumption or did he tell you that?
Oh, no, I asked. I was like, oh, my gosh, do you have a dog? I love dogs. And he was like, oh, no, that's my bed. And I thought it was a joke. And he went over and he laid down in it. And he's like, join me. It's so nice and soft. I'm like, okay, like, whatever. So, like, yeah, I tried the dog bed, still being like, maybe this is a joke. And then he was like dead serious. This is his bed. It's like the best sleep he's ever had. It's not worth investing in a mattress. Like, it was
my God.
So
weird.
is he actually proud? He's proud of sleeping in a dog bed?
Well, I guess he's not proud enough to tell you guys that, but he was sure proud when I was there.
I just picture him like walking around in circles before he finally laid down.
Messing with the blankets with his mouth.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my God, what did you say to him?
Once I realized this was like a real thing, I was like, I gotta get out of here. This is like, you know, like serial killer kind of weird. And the worst part was he definitely has those like sad puppy dog eyes. And when I was like, gotta go, and it was just like those sad eyes. So I gave him this weird quick hug and then was like, bye, which to me, I thought was very clear. That's not working. I'm out.
I cannot believe you went on a date with a carny that sleeps in a dog bed.
That sounds fitting.
Wow, that sounds even weirder when you put it like that.
Yeah, it does. Well, guess what, Alexis? It's going to get a little bit weirder still because Daniel is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Alexis.
What?
Yep.
Oh.
Hey.
Is this really happening right now? Is this one of those, like, game shows? Have I been, like, punked or something?
No. First of all, like, you didn't mention you were upset about my bed. And I'm legit, like, wondering why, like, you would think that's a weird thing.
What?
I mean, I guess it could kind of come off as just a little bit weird, but, like, until you actually try it out.
I'm legitimately confused on how you don't think this is a weird thing.
Well, I mean, is it normal for people to sleep on mattresses?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Is that how, like, people have always slept? Have they always slept on mattresses? Really, it's just something keeping you off the ground.
I mean,
What? Don't be a sheeple and give in to mattresses? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I'm trying to tell you guys, I've tried human beds in the past, and they're not as good. Dog beds are very simple. They're smaller.
What?
I guess it would be easy to move around if you're moving.
No, but for real, like, are you just having some serious... I mean, we get it if you're having some serious financial issues and you can't afford a bed. Like,
No, it's not. It's nothing like that. I had a dog in the past, and I bought my dog a dog bed, and he was not interested in it at all. Like, he didn't sleep in it. And one day I was just chilling around the apartment, and I just tried to take a nap in it. and I had a really deep sleep. It was like an amazing nap, and then I just tried sleeping in it at night, and it just like really worked out. Like I've never slept better.
Oh, so you just love sleeping in your dog bed?
Yeah, like I said, it's just like a regular bed that happens to be made for dogs.
But no woman is going to come back.
I mean, Daniel, what happens if like you had a long-term girlfriend who moved in? You obviously wouldn't fit on a dog bed.
I'm just going to throw this out there. They do have like bigger dog beds for like mastiffs and like larger dogs.
Wait, how big are you sleeping on right now if you're not already on a Mastiff dog bed?
It's just like a regular bed for like kind of like medium-sized dog.
Oh, you just got to get curled up, I guess.
Yeah. It forces you to get like curled up in like a really nice position. And Alexis, I don't even know why you're trying to act like this right now on the radio when you clearly laid down in the bed and you thought it was comfortable yourself, you know, and you're trying to act on the radio now like, you know, this is a deal breaker for you.
I just didn't want to get murdered, you know?
Nobody's going to murder you. You're just being stupid. Was it comfortable or not? Be honest.
Absolutely not. It's like an inch of foam. I want a big bed. Like, give me that California king so I have my own space even when someone else is there. Like, you're out of your mind, man.
This is not how she was at the apartment. She was not acting this way.
I'm with her, dude. If I went back to a dude's house and he's like, yeah, come join me on the dog bed, I would also immediately flash on some sort of serial killer instinct. I'm not going to lie. I would be as nice as I can until I got out of there.
I don't think you guys are with the times. Like, I think you need to try other things out. And, like, you guys giving me for sleeping in a dog bed.
I think that dog beds it's like a devolving thing, not an evolving thing.
Well, whatever you guys think. But at the end of the day, you know, like, I'm sleeping really nice. Like, I think it's a great sleep. And, Alexis, I think it's wrong for you to judge me for this. I honestly think you should just give me another shot. Like, I don't think that this should be a deal breaker. Like, because, you know, I definitely am ready to be in a relationship with you. And, like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, judging by his sleeping, he'll be really loyal. Oh, my God. Alexis, would you like to go out with Daniel on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, dude. I think futons are wrong after the age of 25.
I think you answered too quickly, and, like, you're not hearing me out. I'm okay with getting a regular bed and just putting my dog bed next to it.
Yeah. So there you go, Alexis. Compromise. If you guys were to continue to date for a long time, you could get an actual bed. He'll just put his doggy bed on the side that he sleeps on.
We just went on one date and you're already planning to put your weird dog bed onto my bed? Like, that's not going to happen.
All right, whatever.
Absolutely not going to happen.
You know what? Just go find somebody else at the fair. I don't really need you, all right? I'm perfectly comfortable and happy in my own life, and I don't need this judgment.
Ouch.
Well,
that is a hurt
Alexis, thank you for your time. Daniel, I'm sorry, no second date.
That's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Trust me, dude. There is some woman out there who wants a guy who works at the carnival and sleeps in a dog bed.
I'm
She's
not
out
be
there.
working at the carnival much longer, guys.
Okay, but you're not giving up the dog bed, right?
I mean, no, I don't see it in the near future, if I'm being honest.
All right, well, there's got to be a woman who wants a dude with a nice dog bed that she can lay next to, all right?
If there's anybody listening and they want to get a hold of me, reach out to the radio station. Guys, please give them my number.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go from there.
All right, we'll get you laid in that dog bed soon enough. For sure.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for today's second date update sent us a very short email, and it simply said this: I think I know why I'm not getting a call back. It's because I brought a gun to the date.
What? Why would you do that?
Hey, Todd, what's up? How are you, man?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good. Thank you for emailing the show. Appreciate it. Now, you want us to do a second date update for you today with a girl named Veronica?
Yeah, that's right.
Then you didn't say much in your email other than the fact that you brought a gun to the date.
Please be talking about your muscle.
I did. No, it was a gun. I carry a gun on me, and I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, but I'm thinking that might have played part.
Todd,
You're a
it's a big deal.
You're a registered gun owner. You have a permit to carry a gun?
Absolutely, yes, sir, I do.
Okay, but what?
You didn't clarify in your email. I was just like, what do you have it like tucked into the back? And you just like set it out on the table like, yeah, you never know, girl.
Right.
So you have a permit to carry your gun and you decided to take it on your date. Why?
Well, you know, the crime rates in Seattle make people want to protect themselves. And I'm someone that would like to protect myself, especially if I'm, with company and going out on a date with a young lady.
Okay.
I would like to be able to have that option of protecting her in case something were to arise.
Wait, did you just come out of the wild, wild west and you're going to go do a shootout with Jesse James?
You tell me if you were in a situation and you didn't have a handgun on you, then you can argue with me about that.
No, I've never. No, that's so weird. When did you show her the gun?
She noticed it was on me. I didn't show it off to her, but she noticed that I had it on me. I didn't have it necessarily completely concealed, but she did see that I had it.
How long have you carried a gun with you?
For a couple of years now.
A couple of years now. And does that work out for you? People are normally cool with it?
Well, I mean, they're going to have to be.
No matter. Yeah. Gun. You're the one that has a gun. You're right. Okay.
How did she react to seeing the gun on you since you didn't tell her about it? Did you have a conversation?
She didn't take kindly to it. She did have a reaction to it. I tried to calm her down and continue on to the meal, but she wanted to discuss a little bit, and I understand that. She wanted to feel comfortable with it, and I think by the end of the conversation, she warmed up to it a little bit.
Other than the gun thing, is there anything else that was weird about your date?
Well, I took her to a nice dinner. I let her order wherever she wanted, and after that, we kind of drove around a little bit and talked about each other's jobs, and, I offered her, she wanted to watch a movie, and so we did that, and I took her back to my apartment, and we ended up watching a movie there.
Yeah.
That wasn't because you used your gun, was it? Like, hey.
It was not.
Okay.
Nope. I actually did not remove the gun from my person the entire time.
So you got her back to your place to watch a movie. She must have liked you.
I thought she did, but I haven't heard from her since.
So at the end of all of this, did you guys end up kissing?
No, none of that happened, and, I thought I showed her a good time, but, apparently that's not good enough these days. I don't know.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
Well, the date was about a week ago, and I haven't heard really anything, and I probably messaged her maybe 3 times.
So what exactly was it that you liked about her so much?
She was just a really kind of natural, easygoing person. Even if someone has an issue with the gun, she seemed, after maybe 5 minutes of discussion about it, she seemed okay, and that's what I liked about her.
Yeah, I would think it would probably be something else, because if somebody has a problem with guns, they don't want to be around them at all. She wouldn't go back to your place. You know what I mean?
Like, she would have been arsenal there or something.
She would have been done after dinner,
Well, I do have a couple of guns at the apartment, but, I don't think she should be that surprised by it.
Did you show her your guns at the apartment?
They're out. They're on display.
Okay. Do you have like a gun rack?
More of a showcase, kind of, with the glass door.
Are you sure we're not doing second date update in Idaho?
All right, man, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
All right, thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Todd is on the phone. He wants us to call Veronica. Veronica isn't calling him back, and he's not sure why. He thinks it's that he brought a gun on his first date. Todd is a registered gun owner. He has a permit to carry a weapon. He brings his gun everywhere because he, just wants it for protection. Todd, I think, though, the reason that you're not getting a call back isn't because of the one gun that you brought with you on your date.
Uh-huh.
Okay, when you took her back to your place, like you said, and you described how you have sort of a display of guns.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that might have pushed it over the top. It might have made her a little nervous.
All right.
You think?
I mean, who knows for sure? I'm curious what she says.
And Todd, if she happens to be one of these gun-hating hippies, do you still want a second date?
Oh, come on.
You still want a second date with her?
I think if we can work it out, I'd be interested in that.
All right, so you're open to it, okay.
Would you be willing to, lock up the guns if that was the case?
My guns are locked up except the one that I had on me.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to dial the number now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay? You ready?
Sure, thank you.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Veronica, please?
Who is this?
Hi, Veronica. My name is James. I'm calling from the National Rifle Association. Wondering if you would take a survey with us real quick. You're a gun lover, correct?
Not really. I guess I'm okay with them.
Hey, Veronica.
Yeah?
This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Hi.
Have you ever heard our radio show before?
I'm sorry, I haven't.
Okay. I'll explain to you the reason why I was pretending to be from the National Rifle Association in just a second. But we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
Okay? It's where if you go out on a date with someone and then blow them off, they email us and ask us to give you a call and ask why.
Okay.
So you recently went out with one of our listeners. His name is Todd.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now does it make sense why I was joking around about being from the National Rifle Association?
Yeah, it exactly makes sense now.
So Todd told us about your date. He said that you seemed a little weirded out that he carries a gun.
After talking to him, he made me feel very comfortable about it.
Okay.
So I wasn't that nervous, but I mean, it is a little weird to carry a concealed weapon on you
So
on a first date.
Todd talked to us. He said that he really enjoyed your date and he'd love to see you again, but he feels like the fact that he brought that gun on the date turns you off, and that's why you're not returning any of his phone calls. Is that why you're not calling him back?
And no, that's not why.
Okay. Is it anything to do with the guns?
No, it actually has nothing to do with guns.
Okay. Do you mind telling us why then, so we can pass the news along to him?
Well, we were watching Titanic, and that's one of my favorite movies. And towards the end, yeah, we were watching Titanic. He put it in, and I was just like, how sweet. He actually likes romance. Really nice, right?
And that's like a 4-hour movie, too.
Yeah, but it was nice because we were talking in between, and at the end of the movie, after Leonardo dies, he just blatantly asked if I want to him.
What?
Whoa.
What? That was
Are you like? Did he say it like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Do you want to?
What?
What? Really?
He had been a gentleman all the way up until this point.
He sounds like a gentlemanly dude. Like he sounds like he would not go there.
Very formal.
And you're not over exaggerating. That's the way he said it to you.
That is how he said it, and I just thought it was completely inappropriate. It made me feel uncomfortable, and then I started thinking in the back of my mind all the guns.
Yeah.
So
Look, we talked to him and asked him about your date. He left that out. He didn't say that he said that at the end of the night. He said, I even asked him, like, what's the last thing you guys said to each other? And he's like, oh, it was just normal. She said goodbye and thought I'd see her again, and that's it. Did you make it obvious that you were upset?
no, he has guns.
Yeah.
I just was very calm and tried to get out of the apartment and get back to my house.
I don't blame you one bit.
Hey,
That is
Veronica?
insane.
Veronica, hang on one second. Todd, did you actually say...
Now, hold on.
Veronica, I should let you know that Todd's on the phone with us. He's been listening this whole time.
He's on the
Yeah,
phone.
hi. I got to clear that up. First things first. I did say that, but we had some drinks. And, I think calling me out on the air like that right now, you guys weren't there. You didn't feel what I felt, and I thought it was an okay thing to maybe say.
No, it's a first date, dude.
How is that okay to say? There's other ways to say it more romantically, or gestures or movements to go in that direction. I mean, to blatantly come out and say it, I'm not a prostitute.
Well, no, I'm not saying you are a prostitute, nor did I offer you money for it, did I? He had some drinks, and I thought we were enjoying each other's company. There was a romantic movie on, and it's obvious when I say things to people.
Okay, but do you understand where I'm coming from? Towards the end of the movie, you paused it, looked me in my eye, and said, do you want to
Oh, my gosh.
I did. I did say that, and I remember that, and, I am sorry if that came across as crude. I did not mean it to be, nor did I...
What other way, Todd, what other way could that come across?
She didn't immediately leave, so I didn't think that it was, it registered.
Maybe she was scared.
Have you used that line on other women, Todd?
And, I'm an honest man. I don't know what else you want me to say about it.
You're a straight shooter.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
I like that about you, Todd.
Okay.
Hey, Veronica, at this point, I would love to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date.
Oh, God.
I will pay for it, Veronica, if you'll go out with Todd again.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a no.
No? Are you sure?
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm positive.
He's a sweet talker. I could have him try to convince you.
Sweet talker. All those romantic
Well,
words.
let me just say that if we were to go on a second date, I will be more of a gentleman because, I appreciate what you're telling me now, and, I understand.
I
understand, and I apologize.
What you're saying, Todd, is that you're not a player. You just a lot. Right?
not even that. No, sir, it's not that. I apologize, and I didn't mean to offend you, and if I did not know it at the time, and I would love to take you out again.
Veronica, has Todd convinced you to go out with him?
I think he's probably a really nice person, and he might need to see somebody to help him with dialogue with women, but I just don't think that this is going to be compatible for me.
You're sure about that?
I'm positive.
All right. Thank you for your time, Veronica.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Now that we're done with this, I do have to ask you a question.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Don't
Jubal.
do it.
Do you want
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Jose, what's the most you've ever paid for a woman?
Wait.
75.
75? Oh, nice.
Cents.
I won't go higher than 60.
what
That's
do you
my
pay?
breaking point.
Are you talking what?
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
That's not dating. That is
It's
not
dating.
That is not dating.
And Jose, that's a bold-faced lie. You do not have that much money.
She's right.
I asked the question because Erica was purchased for $900.
What are you talking about?
You gotta be kidding.
We're talking to a prostitute?
No. Hey, Erica, what's up?
Hi.
Well, I don't know for sure, but I know that she was purchased at a charity auction by a guy for $900.
You would turn a good
For
thing
a
into
date.
something horrible.
Erica, tell us about the dude that purchased you at the charity auction.
So I was standing up there, and it actually got pretty embarrassing. There was two guys bidding back and forth, and somehow it ended up at $900.
Wow.
Okay, that's
That's
like a
embarrassing.
Humble brag.
Yeah,
Humble
that-
brag there, honey.
Yeah, you loved every second of it. I would have as well.
Yeah.
Which guy did you want to win you?
I mean, it didn't really matter to me. I was just so surprised that it got up that high.
Are you a model or something? I mean, usually you're a model.
No, not at all.
Why were you being auctioned off?
I just got involved with it, and I thought it was a good idea because it's for charity, and I did not
Yeah.
expect it
Okay.
to come up to $900.
Yeah, it's like a bachelorette auction.
Yeah,
type
but
thing.
usually they're like models or somebody you know, so I was wondering if we knew who you
Well,
were.
she went for 900, so she's at least hot.
Yeah, we know.
I'm saying.
Definitely, yeah.
Either that or she was topless.
If you went for $150,
Come on, be nice.
so how was the date with the guy that you went on? Was he cool? Did it creep you out that he paid $900 to go out with you?
Well, at first I totally thought he was going to be like a total loser, like a D-bag. I don't know. I just thought anyone who would pay $900 for a girl couldn't be that, interesting to talk to.
Right.
And we went out for drinks, and he actually ended up being really, really cool. We went to this club, and he actually even got me out of my comfort zone, and he got me to dance, and I'm not a good dancer, and we were talking about stuff all night, and it was not awkward at all. It went great.
So you went into the date really closed-minded. What changed it? What did he do to, change your mind?
I think the turning point was probably around the middle of the night. He just started talking about how ambitious he is, and he was talking about, things that he wants to accomplish, and he's very goal-oriented, and I really liked that.
And the fact that he had $900 to throw around to get a date with you doesn't hurt either, I'm sure. So after the date, did you guys kiss? Did you guys do anything like that?
I mean, we had a goodnight hug and a goodnight kiss.
Okay.
So you got a hug and a kiss for $900.
Oh, come on.
That is a bad
For charity,
It's a bad
Jubal.
investment. Again, bad investment.
You do realize that charitable auctions aren't like brothels, right?
If I'm paying $900,
Oh
you're
my
leaving the
gosh,
next morning and
Jubal.
making me breakfast.
I am so glad that Jubal did not bid on you. That is all I'm saying. This guy was a gentleman. What did he say? Did he want to see you again?
I mean, I kind of joked about, did you want to give the money back? Was it worth it? And he kind of gave me, a courtesy laugh.
Oh.
And, I mean,
That's not good.
I think he was into it, but I'm
Right.
not positive. And, I mean, I've given him a couple texts, and I haven't got a response, so I really don't know what's going on.
Did he initiate the kiss?
It was kind of like a 50-50.
Okay.
Dude, what if the check he wrote to the charity bounced?
Yeah. And he's embarrassed. He thinks you're actually not calling him for a date, but you're more like a bill collector.
That's so messed up.
And you haven't heard anything back from him?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Erica?
Yeah.
You actually told our producer during the song that you want to pay this guy back the $900.
What?
that he spent on you at the charity auction?
Yeah, I need to make it right, you know? I mean, I really like him, and if this is going to work out, there shouldn't be that, like, part of our relationship, you know?
Is anyone missing?
It was for charity, though. It's a tax write-off.
Are you missing the point of why he spent the money?
I just feel bad. I want to pay him back.
I think we
So
know,
it's
I think we
like
know
you're
why he
paying-
spent the money.
Oh, my
And I think we know why he's not calling it her back. He didn't get what he wanted for the money.
I'm so confused.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, a guy actually purchased a date with Erica at a charity auction for $900. They went out, had a decent time, a little bit of a hug and kiss at the end, and she hasn't heard from him since.
And Erica, just to clarify, he did write the check to the charity, not to you, right?
Yeah, I know. I just feel bad.
Okay, I don't know. You'd take the money, Jubal, if this girl wanted to pay you back?
Of course.
Basically, just a girl paying you $900
Yeah.
to go on a date with her.
Call the station right now. I got $900. We can go out. Okay, but you do want to go out with him again.
Yeah, I really, really do.
Okay.
man.
I'm going to call him right now. Ready?
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Rick, please?
This is Rick.
Rick, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Really? I'm good.
I learned recently that you spent $900 at a charity to go out with a girl on a date.
Yeah. Are you
It's a little thing we've been doing on the show this morning. We're highlighting all of the good
That is
Samaritans
not
throughout
true.
our community, and we wanted to call and say thanks for donating money to a charity.
From the #1 philanthropist in
my
Seattle.
Yeah, just
Rick
a little
the
feel good moment for you this morning, Rick.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm #1 philanthropist, but yeah.
I'm actually calling you because the girl that you paid $900 to go on a date with wants to go out with you again, but you haven't been calling her back. Why?
Wait, Erica?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
I doubt that she would call in and do the whole radio thing to get in touch with me.
Why is that?
I mean, she was a knockout.
Yeah, I'm assuming you paid $900 to go on a date with her. She better be.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, she was, believe me, worth like $9,000. She was amazing.
Rick, if you thought that she was so awesome, why aren't you getting back to her if she's texted you and stuff?
I figured she was just trying to like follow up and make sure that everything went to my liking, and that I'd still be donating the money, which I already did. So,
Rick,
I
do you have like low self-esteem? Do you think she's like way out of your league?
well, I mean, I don't think I have low self-esteem necessarily, but yeah, believe me, she is way out of my league.
That's proving Lydia's point right there.
No, on your date, though, Rick, did she seem disinterested? Is that why you got those clues, or is this something you're making up in your head?
No, she didn't seem disinterested at all. I mean, she was easy to talk to. She was very sweet, and she was terrific. But I just figured, all right, well, I paid for this date, so this is kind of what it is. And
So you feel like because you paid $900 at a charity auction for her to go out with you, she was just putting on an act, and that's what she had to do.
not in a bad way, but yeah, like a little bit of a, hey, thanks for donating to the charity. Let's have fun. But I believe me, she's not the type of girl who.
Rick,
I just want to
you
shake
need
him.
you need to do what I do. Go to Bartell's, pick up some Old Spice swagger,
Oh, God.
and bathe in it for about a week. All right? So you felt like she was just obligated.
It wasn't even that. Believe me, like even if she did feel that way, she couldn't have been just sweeter and.
So you think she's a good actress?
She
Hey,
kissed you, Rick. Oh, my gosh.
Rick, I should probably let you know that Erica is on the phone with us and heard everything you just said. Go ahead and say hi to Rick, Erica.
Hi.
Hey.
That was the most flattering second date we've ever done, Erica.
Yeah.
Erica, were you putting on an act for Rick?
No, I really want to go out with him again. I really do. I really liked it. I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
Well, I mean, me neither, but I'm just surprised, I guess.
Oh, my gosh.
Why are you
Erica,
excited?
will you please tell Rick all the redeeming qualities he has? Because apparently he doesn't know any of them.
I mean, you're handsome, and you're really nice, and you got me to, get up and get out of my comfort zone and have fun. And I really enjoyed the talks we had, and it just felt very comfortable and right. It felt very right.
I mean, that's how I felt, too, but I figured it was kind of for the purposes of, us just having a nice night together and feeling like...
Rick, have some confidence, man.
Seriously, everybody in this room is irritated with you. Erica, do you want to...
He's like, of course you're irritated with me. Everybody should be irritated with me. That sucks. Nobody wants to go out with me again. Erica, you actually really liked Rick, right?
Yeah, I really, really liked him.
It's not that I don't believe you. I don't know. I'm just taken aback.
Shocked. Are you not interested?
Oh, my God.
What?
Are you not interested in going out again?
No, I am. I'm
All right.
absolutely interested.
Rick, let me do it for you then. At this point, we'd like to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it.
Really?
Yeah? Would you like to go out with Erica again?
Is this for real? The whole...
Yes, this is real.
I mean, if this is the real thing, then...
Rick. Let's recap real quick, okay? Erica's insanely hot. You paid $900 to go out with her on a charity date. She went out with you. She actually likes you so much that she had a radio station call you out of the blue and ask if you'll go out with her again, and you were still unsure.
You can understand me just kind of trying to take the whole thing in.
It's like it's like having a lottery ticket and throwing it away because you don't believe that you're that lucky.
Well, that is kind of what it feels like, but I won't throw... I mean, of course I'll go, yeah.
You do it?
Cash in the lottery ticket.
I'm cashing it in.
Yes!
Well, ask her out then, Rick.
Erica, do you want to go out with me again?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will send you guys out. We'll pay for the date. I'm glad that we finally got you guys to agree to go out.
All right. No, I appreciate it. Hopefully I won't blow it again.
You didn't blow it in the first place at all. What are you talking about?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And welcome back to Brooke and Jubal's expose on the history of the wink. The wink really started catching fire in the 20s when it was the best time to let your gal know that you knew of the closest speakeasy. You'd throw her a wink, and then you guys could go drink all night long at some seedy bar. But it was really the 70s where the wink really caught its stride. And groovy cats were winking at all the foxy ladies, taking them down to the disco to do the hustle and the wink.
Wow, I feel like I've just been schooled.
But sadly, after the 70s, the wink fell on hard times.
Oh, yeah, it did.
And it's sort of been dead since the 90s. But now it's been revived by one man named Ryan, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. And Ryan apparently met the girl he wants to call today because of a wink.
Single-handedly reviving
Yep, you're reviving the wink, Ryan. Interesting. I didn't know winking still happened.
Oh, yeah. I wink at everyone.
Oh, you wink at everyone. You're just throwing them out there willy-nilly. Like, it doesn't matter what they're like. You just wink it away.
It's a bold move.
Oh, no, she winked at me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've winked before, but no, she winked at me.
Oh, wow, a lady bringing the wink back. That's weird, man. I've not heard of anybody meeting through a wink. So tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Paige. So we were at a house party, right? And I saw her across the room. She was smiling, laughing with her friends.
Okay.
So then I just casually walked over and I said to her, "Hey, I saw you winking at me from across the room," which she didn't, but I said it anyway.
Oh, okay. She didn't really wink.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Did she think that was cute, obviously?
Well, no, at first she was kind of weirded out and said, "No, I did not wink at you." But then I said, "No, let me double check. Let me take a moment and let's reenact this." So I went back across the room and I waited for her to wink again, although she didn't. But I walked across the room again and I said, "I'm pretty sure you winked. I'm almost positive." So then she started laughing.
Oh, she did laugh. Okay.
Thought it was
funny.
I mean, all right.
Basically, when you went across the room, you gave her an out to leave, so she was interested.
Well, at least it worked.
Yeah. So did you guys just hang out that night, or did you go on a date?
So we hung out for about an hour. We just talked about life and our goals and what inspires us. And
wow.
It was really, really cool, yeah.
You guys got deep quick.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising, actually. I didn't expect that, considering how corny my pickup line was.
Yeah, right?
Not bad. So did you guys go out on an actual date?
Well, no. I mean, that was technically, I guess, the first day of hanging out at the party.
Okay, so you've been trying to get her to go out with you again after meeting her at this
Yeah.
party, and she is not calling you back, or what?
Well, so it kind of ended a little weird. I asked to call her, and she said yes. But then instead of, like me giving her a kiss on the cheek or, like a hug or some kind of embrace, she just reached out with her hand, basically was signifying a handshake.
And you didn't slap her hand away and be like, no, we kiss over here, and then...
Well, I didn't quite know what to do with that. She just kind of reached out, and I was like, what is she doing? And then I realized it was a handshake, so I kind of just slowly went in and shook her hand.
I mean, that is a setting her boundary move, right? Like, that's her letting you know this is where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it was a first for me. I've never had a connection with a girl, and then she wants me to shake her hand.
Otherwise, she seemed interested?
Well, okay, so there was this point in the night where we were conversing. We actually moved rooms because it was really loud in the room we were in, so we had a hard time hearing each other. And we went upstairs just to find a quiet spot just to chat, and we accidentally walked in on some people.
Oh, it sounds like they weren't just people sitting in the room, like...
And how many people are we talking about that you walked in on?
Look, I'm not going to go into details about that, but let me just say we basically walked in and immediately it was one of those movie moments where we slowly walked out and closed the door slowly.
Yeah.
We don't belong
I had no idea that Chad could twist in those ways.
Yeah.
Did her demeanor change after that? Did she go from friendly to maybe a little colder or anything?
She definitely felt awkward. And I didn't at first. Of course, that changed once I kind of put two and two together, and she might have thought I was bringing her up there to join them.
That's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
That's exactly the first thing I thought of when
Seems
you said that.
a little coincidental,
I didn't even know who were the people that were in. I didn't know the people in the room at all.
Right, sure.
Definitely not me.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to...
I'm telling you, I'm not lying, man.
Isn't it loud in here? I know a nice
Exactly.
quiet room upstairs. Oh, whoa. Look at what we just walked into.
It did not go down like that. I assure you guys, that was not my intention.
Yeah.
It just was an accident.
It doesn't matter. I mean, that's why you got a handshake. I'm certain of it at this point.
No.
Absolutely.
Great. Man. I really liked this girl. I thought, all the reason to call her again and make this right and clear the air.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Ryan is on the phone with us, and he wants to call a girl named Paige. Ryan, I don't care so much that she's not calling you back. That's not what I'm really focusing on.
What?
You met this girl at a party. You said everything was going cool, and then there was a moment where you went to switch rooms because where you were at was too loud, and then you opened the door to this room, and there was a bunch of people in there getting freaky. And that's the part that's got me kind of twisted up, Ryan. Like, I need more details on that specific moment.
No, you don't.
Because I'm just wondering, like, how many people... was everybody focusing on one person, or was there, like, I've drawn a picture. I've got a picture I just drew, and I want to make sure that it's correct. So if you could give me any more details, Ryan, I'd appreciate it.
He's
on that part of your
diagramming
date, please. Can you hook me up?
I'm not going into details. We're not going to go down that road. I already told you.
Okay.
Seriously,
Is there
Jubal,
any
that's,
sounds you can remember? Sound, maybe a sound you can remember?
that is what the internet is for you, dude.
I'm not going down that road.
Good. Don't.
Oh,
See?
all right.
Which makes it even more believable that you didn't on purpose bring the girl to that room.
I did not bring her to that room on purpose. I
don't care. I just want to know what was happening in there. All right, well, we'll continue on, I guess, and we'll call Paige, even though that's not the really important part of the story.
You're a weird dude, man.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say there was a weird dude in there?
No.
Talking about you, unless you were there, sir.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm going to dial Paige's phone number and see if she'll give me the details, and then find out why she's not calling you back.
Dude, do not ask her about the details. That's going to make his situation worse.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Paige?
Yes. Who's this?
Hey, Paige, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Get out.
Hey, Paige.
I don't want to get out right now. I want to talk to you more.
I don't think she meant literally.
What are you doing?
Standing
That's a
in
good question.
front of a microphone talking to you on the phone right now? What are you doing?
I'm surprised that you guys are calling me. What's up?
Not much.
Paige, you sound so cool. I want to hang out with you already. You're just chill.
I am cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'd have fun.
You sound cool, and the dude that went on a date with you and wants to call you for a second date update thought you were cool too.
Oh, that's why you're calling me. Okay.
Do you know who would want to do a second date update with you?
Not really, no.
I think this one would be confusing because I wouldn't even consider your first hangout an actual date.
Okay.
His name is Ryan. You remember meeting a dude named Ryan at a party?
Oh.
He said that he met you at this party and he's been texting you to hang out, but you have not gotten back to him.
That's true.
Why is that true? Is there a particular reason that you don't like Ryan?
Don't like is a harsh way of saying it. I just didn't feel the need to talk to him again.
He has, I mean, we've kind of worked out a theory on why you're not calling him back.
Why do you think?
Because he led you to a room where there was a bunch of people doing stuff with each other.
Oh, my God. He told you that?
Yeah. How many people was it in there? Just curious.
It was, more than a few.
Oh, cool. All right.
Oh my God!
So-
What did you think when you opened that door and saw that?
I was surprised.
Yeah, it's usually surprising when you open a door and something like that's going on. Pleasant surprise or a bad surprise? That's the question, I guess.
I was pleasant surprised.
Oh, what?
Huh?
You were into it?
Hold on.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of bold of him to do something like that. Kind of taking me to this room seemed like, oh my God, this guy is kind of on another level, kind of cool. I liked it, and so that was game.
What? You were down to hang out in that room.
Well, I was until first he kind of pulled me a little bit, and I kind of held, I stood kind of strong, trying to let him know it was cool. But then he kind of pulled me a little harder, and he shut the door, and I thought, what's that about?
Oh, my
Oh, so you were actually disappointed that you guys left the room.
Yeah, it was kind of exciting,
Whoa.
Okay, and why didn't you tell him that?
Well, I kind of wanted to see his reaction, too, but then he just seemed to turn into a big prude.
Turned into a big prude.
This is not the direction we thought this was going to go.
No, Ryan
No.
actually thought that maybe you thought he took you to that room on purpose and it turned you off. But apparently it did the opposite.
Why would it turn me off?
Well, because you gave
don't
him.
know.
I mean, it's a shock. It's a lot when you literally have only said hi to someone, basically, and then you gave him a handshake at the end.
Yeah, because after he shut the door and then we started having these long, drawn-out, boring conversations, I was like, he did it on accident, I guess, and he just seemed like he was going to be a bore.
Man, Ryan got totally mixed signals from you.
My mind is
I don't
blown.
think that it was. I think Ryan doesn't get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's definitely not going to get it, it sounds like. But Paige, Ryan is on the phone and wants to talk to you right now, unless he got scared and left. Ryan, you there?
Paige, I had no idea that you were into that kind of thing. That was totally on accident that I took you into that room.
Did you hear what we just said?
Yeah, I heard everything.
Oh, my God. You guys are crazy.
So wait, Ryan, what are you feeling?
I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I'm so confused.
Like sad that you missed an opportunity, intimidated?
I'm kind of confused, but I'm also turned on a little bit, and I'm also I don't quite understand. Okay, I assure you, I'm not a prude, but I didn't want to
No, Ryan, you wanted to get out of that room pretty fast.
Yes, because I was worried about what you were going to think.
Well, you could have just asked me what I thought.
Oh.
Well, you got so quiet and a little awkward afterwards, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how you felt.
I was quiet because I was hoping that you were going to invite me, but you never did.
Wow, Paige.
I love Paige.
Paige, I was hoping to, like win you over kind of thing, but I didn't really exactly want to win you over with a bunch of other people in the same room. Like what I mean is I don't want a bunch of other people winning you over at the exact same time. I'm trying to win you over.
What is going on?
I don't know, but I think Brian, are you looking for the same thing Paige is looking for at this point?
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Really? You are?
I don't think you even know what Paige is looking for.
I don't either, but I want to go down that road.
Okay, you're ready to try it out. Well, then in that case, Paige, would you like to go out on a second date with Ryan and maybe many others? I don't know, but we will pay for you two to go out at least.
It was spontaneous, right? That moment was so brand new and spontaneous, and he didn't seem down at the time. Ryan, you just didn't pick up the signals, and I just, I don't think it would be right to go on a second date and not feel like you can be spontaneous.
Are you serious?
We can't go back and relive that moment, so...
Yes, we can. I'm all about living in the moment, Paige.
All right.
I know a bunch of parties where all of that's going on constantly.
Oh my gosh.
You do?
Yes, my friends are freakadelic. They like do crazy.
I don't know if I believe him.
Yeah, but now, I don't know. Now I'm going to go, and you're going to be expecting me to want to do something like that. And then what if I want to do something different?
Yes.
What are you going to do, Ryan?
Spontaneous.
She brings up a good point.
Paige, if you're asking me to watch, I can watch. I've done it before. I'm a pro.
I'm a pro. What do you think?
Paige, is any of this attractive to you?
I just think, our time is over, Ryan, and, you missed it.
Oh,
That
my God.
boat has sailed.
Damn it.
All right, well, Ryan, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date. And Paige, I'm sorry that Ryan didn't seize the moment. And I'm sure you'll find other opportunities, though, if you just keep your eyes open.
There's no way that this could be my life.
You know what, Ryan? Why don't you text me when you're at one of those parties, and if I see you around, I see you around. How about that?
Done.
All right. Well,
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
text in at 78592 that says, wow, I need a Paige. A lot of people are feeling that way. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Ryan wanted to call Paige. They went to a party together. That's where they met. Actually, they didn't go together, but they met there. And she wasn't calling back. He thought she wasn't calling back because there was an awkward moment where they walked in on some people having fun in a room. I think you know what I mean by having fun.
Yep.
And more than one person, more than two
And
people,
if you
lots of
don't,
people.
Sorry for the conversation you just had to have with your kids in the car.
He thought maybe she thought he planned that, was trying to get her to do it, and that's why she wasn't calling back. But in reality, she wasn't calling back because he didn't invite her into the room.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And that he was super awkward about it
Yeah.
afterwards. She's so chill.
She thought he was a prude.
Yeah, and she's like, you know what? If we run into each other at a party, it's going to be cool. But
Yeah. But other than that, we can't go out again. Sorry.
I don't have that much coolness at all.
Well, maybe you can hang out with Paige and learn a thing or two, or three, or four,
Dude,
or
I
five.
think
Who knows?
she could teach me a lot.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
This might be the first second date update we've ever done where I won't need to pay for the second date at the end of it.
I didn't think of that.
Between the two people if they decide to go out again. Kevin is on the phone with us right now, and Kevin wants to call a girl named Simone. The interesting part about this, though, is Kevin wasn't completely honest with her when they went out. He's very wealthy. His family's very wealthy. He comes from money, and usually that's a problem for him when he's dating because that's all that girls are interested in.
Poor guy.
So he tried to play it a little different this time. Kevin, you know that a lot of people are going to be texting in going, who is he?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Even I want to know.
And I promised Kevin we wouldn't say who it is, but I can tell you I talked to him off the air, and all he'll let me say is that his family got all their money in the tech industry.
Okay.
And that's it. right, Kevin?
Yep.
But I have confirmed it. It's legit. Kevin is a very, very wealthy man.
Really?
Yeah.
Like very wealthy, Jubal?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I just
let
wanna
it
know.
go. Yes, very wealthy, Jose. I know you have problems paying your car payment.
Yeah,
he has more money than you.
Yes, I am, Jose. That's exactly why I didn't want to tell this girl.
Yeah, because that's how people act towards you, right? Like, wait a minute, you're how rich? How rich? Oh my God, like,
what?
wait a minute. Like, what's your monthly paycheck?
Yeah.
Have you ever been turned down before, Kevin?
Turned down?
Yeah, denied another date. Like, you seem like a really nice guy, possibly
I've
handsome,
never been
with
turned
lots
down
of
for
rich.
anything,
Yeah.
ever. Nobody's ever turned me down for a date or when I wanted a car or when I wanted a plane or when I wanted to buy their business.
No, I guess, it sounds really snobby to say, but I haven't.
It is really snobby.
I've been the one doing the turning down,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
It's understandable. You have a problem that most people don't have.
Right.
I mean, you're an attractive person for anybody to date, no matter what.
At this point, you guys are starting to scare me. I think y'all are going to start asking me on dates. So can we just make the phone call? Or
Yes, I'll make the call. I realize it is getting a little uncomfortable. We're just harping on your money now. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get Simone on the phone. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Simone, please?
this is Simone.
Hi, Simone. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, where did you say that you're from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that show.
Oh, so you're the one.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, really. That's fine. So if you don't listen to our show, I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with somebody who does listen to our show, and he asked me to get a hold of you. His name is Kevin.
Okay.
He's texted you a few times and hasn't heard anything back. Did you not like going out with Kevin?
This is just really weird that you're, I don't know, calling me and asking me about this.
I understand. We make a ton of these phone calls. It's never not weird. But do you have a few minutes to tell us about your date with Kevin?
I don't know. Is this going to, get really weird and personal? Because I definitely don't want to do that.
Get as personal as you want it to get. We're just wondering why you're not calling him back. That's all. And he's wondering why you're not calling him back.
I don't know. I just guess I didn't really get the right kind of vibe from him.
Was he like too nice? I mean, we talked to him. He sounded really nice. Maybe too nice?
No, he was appropriately nice. He's the right level of nice. I don't know. There's just something about him that didn't quite come across as the kind of person that I would normally want to date.
Is he creepy?
No, he wasn't creepy. He was sort of frumpy, which
Frumpy?
yeah. My first impression was that he wasn't making a lot of effort for this date.
So you like he dressed poorly?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he seemed he hadn't washed. I don't know. Like, I was wearing heels, and I was wearing a really cute dress, and I wanted to make a good impression, and I didn't get the idea from him that that was important.
Were you, because I always think frumpy, immediately I think chubby. Are you not attracted to him because of his body
No,
build?
he's cute. Not frumpy like chubby, just frumpy like I threw this on and whatever.
So you feel like he didn't put in enough effort to try to impress you?
Yeah. He was very polite. It's not like he was a jerk or anything. He was a nice person. I just had this sort of feeling from him that he is not a particularly motivated person or has any sort of real kind of hustle.
Really? You know what? There's nothing more unattractive to me than somebody who isn't motivated. I will agree with you on that. And so that's the vibe that you got, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he just seemed kind of vague and uninspired, and I have a lot of passion, and other people who have a lot of passion, when he just didn't seem to have a
Yeah,
Maybe
you
they're
don't.
really excited about.
You don't want to date somebody that's going to sit on the couch and just watch Netflix all day, suck your bank account dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
You know, you want to be with somebody who wants to make something of themselves. And what is wrong with that crazy person in the background?
I'll explain to you why Jose's laughing so hard.
Okay.
I think I might know why you had a hard time connecting with Kevin.
Yeah.
We talked to him a little bit, and he told us he was trying something different with this date. A lot of his previous dates judged him for how much money he has. So he was trying to sort of dumb himself down, I guess, to not seem like he was as wealthy as he is.
Why would somebody do that? It doesn't even make sense.
He told us that he wanted a normal dating experience with a regular girl that he met online.
Yeah, but a normal dating experience, you still, like, put on a button-down shirt. I mean, that doesn't even...
I'm with her.
Listen, as rich as this dude is, he probably doesn't even know what a normal guy dresses like.
But wait, who is this person? Is this guy some famous person? And
No, if you looked him up online, you would know who he is.
Are you going to tell me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information.
I'll just let you talk to him. How about that?
Hi.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's Kevin. He's actually on the other line and been listening this whole time.
Oh, my God. You've been listening?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God, Kevin. I'm sorry I called you frumpy.
That's totally fine. I was actually going for it, going for a certain look. So I can totally see what you were seeing.
I just feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information because whoever this person was that you were, like, trying to pretend to be I don't think that's going to get you any more dates either. I don't...
I want to be clear. It wasn't like I was trying to be someone else. I just didn't want to divulge everything about my life and, like, have you get obsessed about, like, my family and money like everybody else I've gone out with.
Well, I think at this point, the only thing I can do is just ask you who your family is.
Yeah, that's what I was avoiding. I don't want it to be about that. I don't want it to be, like, some sort of, like, I'm wooing you with cash here.
Well, I wouldn't want it to be about that either, and I'm sorry that you've had that experience. I understand why you've had that experience, but give me a chance to not be that kind of person.
So wait, I can't tell. Simone, do you want to go out with him again, or do you not want to go out with him because you still think he's boring? I can't tell.
Yes, I want to go out with him again. I just need Kevin to promise to be authentic.
Okay. Well, at this point, I would love to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date. I will pay for it. We already know Simone wants to go out. Kevin, would you like to go out with Simone again?
I'm going to have to pass. I'm going to have to say no, man.
What?
Really?
This just didn't... What? This just didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
You're the one that called in to get a second date. And you're the one that told her about the money.
I didn't say it. Jubal told her about the money.
That is true. I just wanted her to know what she was missing out on by not calling you back. Why don't you want to go out with her now? It sounded like you were into it before.
The whole point was to be anonymous, and now the whole thing's kind of blown up in my face. She knows who I am, sort of. And I don't know.
Who you are.
Yeah, she doesn't really know who you are yet.
Yeah, but the money has come into the picture, you know?
Okay, I think that's always going to be a problem for you, though, man. Like, you're going to have to get over that at some point.
It's going to be a problem because it keeps making it a problem.
Yeah.
Well, now I just really don't want to go on a date with you because of your tone. I mean, you sound kind of bitchy.
What?
You know what? Good luck. I don't want to go on a date with you either.
Oh, great. Well, maybe I'll date one of the actual radio listeners rather than you. So
You want to date one of our
Good
listeners?
luck with that, buddy.
Hey, trust me, I can get you a date with one of our listeners. Text in 78592. You know they're only going to be interested in you for your money, though. That's it.
Money doesn't buy a personality.
Ooh, yeah, but it buys a lot of other things.
That is a very good point, Kevin.
Yeah, you're an ass.
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want to know why somebody didn't call you back after a date, you can always email us at brookeandjubal@moving925.com, and we'll do a second date update for you. Today, though, we have Austin on the phone. Austin, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So you were blown off by a girl named Rachel. What happened?
We actually met on a dating site. We met on OkCupid. we went back and forth, email or message or whatever, and finally we started texting and then decided to go out to dinner.
Okay.
We go out to dinner. We're sitting right in front of each other. We're having a pretty good conversation. I mean, it wasn't like I want to marry this girl or anything, but
it was just a decent time.
It was just a decent vibe, you know, and it was cool and it was fun. We had a couple cocktails. Everything was fine. And then dinner was over. We got up. I turned to say thank you to the hostess, and she beelined for her car.
How long were you at dinner, Austin?
A little over an hour, I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
Did she just leave without saying goodbye to you?
She didn't say anything. It was one of these things where it was like she was walking fast enough where I'm like, it was obvious that she was leaving, like I had leprosy or something. I mean, she was like,
Did you?
You can't think of anything that happened on the date that would make her want to leave like that?
I don't think so. I mean, everything was okay. It was a normal date. We just sat. I asked her what she did. She asked me what I did.
Have you tried to contact her?
I've texted her twice. Because that's how we set up dinner. But I've got nothing. I messaged her once through the site.
Okay.
And I checked back and I got nothing. The reason that I emailed you guys is because I just want to kind of know, if I did something that horrendous for her to flip out and leave.
Okay, well, you did meet her on a dating website. She could just be crazy. You know that, right? Okay, we're going to call her right after this, and you're prepared to hear whatever her answer is.
Yeah, I just want to know the truth.
Okay, Austin, we'll get your second date update next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Austin emailed us because he wanted to find out why Rachel ditched him at a restaurant. She left right after they were eating. He went to say goodbye to the hostess, and she made a beeline for her car. He hasn't talked to her since. Austin, are you ready to give her a call?
I'm ready.
You sound super ready.
There's nothing you can think of that would have turned her off that much.
I was on my game, or at least I thought.
All right, maybe that's the problem. All right.
Hi, this is Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
You didn't win anything.
No, you didn't win if you're curious. We actually have a mutual friend, a guy named Austin. You went out on a date with him a little while ago, and then you kind of just took off after dinner.
Yeah, he really pissed me off.
He pissed you off?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound still angry about it.
Actually, I am. I'm kind of annoyed. I've been thinking about it ever since, how annoying it was.
All right. It seems like we kind of have to do a lot of coaxing to get people to do these second date updates. It sounds like you just want to tell your story. So what do you do to piss you off?
Honestly, he seemed like a nice guy. It was a fun dinner. We had a good time. The conversation was good. And I was actually thinking, hey, this might go somewhere. But then I happened to look over. He paid the check. He insisted on paying the check, which I thought was, interesting.
Right. Chivalrous.
And so the bill was $75. He tipped $2.
What?
He tipped $2 on a $75 tab?
No. Oh, yeah. And the service was, fine. There was no problem with the service. And I don't even really believe in stocking servers anyway. Yeah, $2.
No.
Now, maybe he's bad at math, Rachel.
Nobody's that bad at math.
Well,
I'm terrible at
no one's
math.
that bad at math, and if he's that bad at math, then it's a deal breaker anyway.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Oh, man.
Have you worked in the service industry before? Is that why you're extra pissed?
Yeah. For 10 years, I was a server, and that's unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. I mean, I over-tipped because I was a server, so I was so stunned that I wrote him off, and I just left.
Rachel, Austin's on the phone with us right now. Austin, I'm going to start calling you cheap-ass Austin. Did you really just tip $2 on a $75 tab?
I absolutely did tip $2.
What?
Whoa.
How are you admitting to that, dude?
Well, listen. Okay, for for one, service people like waiters and waitresses and what have you, they work on their tip. This person, okay, as we're having dinner, kept repeatedly coming over, couldn't remember what we ordered. Our meals came at different times.
Rachel just said that everything went well and the service was fine.
I totally covered the whole thing. I was Jokey McJokerton the whole time, going, well, we can do this and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to let this waitress, screw up my date. So, of course, I'm going to cover for her.
Austin, don't you think that it looked bad on you to only tip $2 if there really was that big of an issue that you never said anything about?
You know what? It's not supposed to look bad because it's customary not to, A, look at the check, and B, if you don't look at what you're doing and judge a person by that, I
don't agree with his tipping, but you shouldn't be looking at a bill that somebody else is paying for, especially on a date.
I always look to see if people are tipping.
Yeah, but at the end,
I actually do.
But you shouldn't be on a date. Like even if they wanted to pay for a coupon, that's none of your business. The way they pay is their own business. That doesn't have anything to do with you.
Rachel, so did you notice bad service?
I thought it was fine. I mean, he was right. The meals came out slightly apart. It was not perfect. It was a fun, casual restaurant. It was fine.
All right, so the show will offer you guys a second date. We'll pay for it.
Including tip.
Yeah. No, we're not paying for the tip, okay? Because I have no idea how the service is going to go. Would you guys want to go on a second date if we pay for it? That way neither of you have to look at a bill.
As I said, Austin, I did have a fun time at dinner with you. I think this is not going to work. The way you think about that is not compassionate, and I know it's a tiny deal, but I think it's a bigger deal, and I'm going to pass.
Yes.
Okay,
Go, Rachel. I'm with you.
It's gone from just tipping to people's compassion on a whole.
These are people's lives here.
From now on, Second Date Update, we discuss societal issues.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Anybody who knows anything about me knows that one of my passions in life is being a gentleman.
That is not true at all.
Opening the door for a lady is one of the best feelings ever.
You're so full of crap
Or
right
so
now.
I hear from idiots who do that.
People should do that.
I thought your gentlemanness was limited to more shots.
Yeah, buying her shots.
There you go.
It's your Second Date Update. We've got Carol on the phone right now. She emailed us saying that she went on a date with a true gentleman.
That's nice.
And has no idea why he's not calling her back. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Tell us about this.
Milady. That's how gentlemen speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about the real gentleman in your life, not Jubal.
Well, Jubal is one of my favorite gentlemen. But,
Nice.
I know, sweetheart.
Then I'm really worried about your definition of gentleman, but continue.
Well, I went out with this guy, Travis. We met at a bar. I mean, that's pretty typical. We were doing a trivia night thing. And he asked me out and on a real date, which I feel like hardly ever happens anymore. And he took me out to one of those piano bars with the dueling pianos. Oh my God, it was so much fun. And he just was such a gentleman. He picked me up at my door. He opened the door for me.
Did he have a chariot? Did he have a chariot, Carol?
I believe it was a Toyota.
Oh.
But,
All right. So he's not that much of a gentleman.
Hey, that's a 2013 chariot right there.
It really did mileage.
He started off the night on a good foot. What else did he do that really just wooed you?
Oh, he wouldn't let me pay for anything. Everywhere we went, he held the door for me. He pulled my chair out for me. He was just so sweet the whole time. Kept asking me questions and actually listening to me and wanting to learn about my family. I actually
Here at the piano bar. Tell me about your family. That's awesome. Yeah.
I feel bad because I had to leave to go home because I had to work really early in the morning, but we were hitting it off so well. We were getting close, and
yeah.
I even kind of made the first move to kiss him, and I'm just really surprised I haven't heard from him.
Did you kiss him?
Yeah, Carol.
Yeah, you kind of just said you made the first move to kiss him, but
Yeah.
did you kiss him or did he turn you away and say, no, a gentleman never
Not on the first
locks
date.
lips on the first date? For you are a lady and I'm a man and I will treat you with respect.
Okay.
Or did he kiss you?
No, he kissed me, and it was a nice kiss, and I wanted to keep going, but, I had to get up so early, and I think both of us just knew we had to cut it off there, and maybe that was, really disappointing to him.
Carol, what did he say to you at the end of the evening? Did he say, I'll call you tomorrow and we're definitely going to hang out again, or?
No, he just told me I looked pretty again, and that made me feel really nice, and then I was just, I guess, so caught up in the moment, I wasn't even thinking about planning our next date at that time. I just figured this is going so well, I'm totally going to hear from him.
I think I know the problem. Normally, gentlemen communicate via carrier pigeon.
Oh, that's it.
Probably what you need to do there.
Jubal, don't you think, though, that that's really far extremes to go to just get a piece at the end of the night?
Yeah, I think so. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
You could just insult the girl.
Yeah, you really don't need to put in that much work. All right, we're going to play a song. Come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, Carol, you ready to call Travis?
Yes, I'm definitely ready.
Just to let everybody know, if you're tuning in for the second part of the second date update, Carol wants us to call a dude named Travis who was a perfect gentleman.
Oh, knight in shining armor.
Opened doors for her, held out chairs. Does that sound right? Pulled out chairs.
God, you can't even get
I
it
don't
right.
even know what you do.
You're such not a gentleman.
Yeah.
You can't even say it.
Is that what you do? You pull
Pull the
That
door
seems
open.
mean. You just pull out chairs while they're sitting on them?
Yeah, is that what you... Okay, whatever. He did all that stuff.
You propped the door.
Yeah, so she really liked him. At the end of the date, they shared a kiss at her door, and then he left, never to be heard from again. She's tried texting him, calling him, and can't get an answer, so we're about to call him right now.
And Carol, it sounded like this guy kind of restored your faith in men.
I mean, I felt like he was really starting to sweep me off my feet, so I know these can sometimes be, embarrassing, but I feel like he's really worth it.
All right, I'm going to call him right now, okay?
Okay.
A perfect gentleman like Travis, does he have a ringtone or just trumpets that sound?
They're actually bugles, Jubal?
Oh, bugles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Travis, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Travis, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh. Hi.
Listen, I know it's kind of weird for me to be calling you, but I wanted to actually talk to you for a second about a mutual friend we have.
Okay.
Her name is Carol. You went out on a date with her a little while ago?
Oh, Carol? Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What?
Huh?
What does that mean?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, Carol's a friend of mine, and she liked the date that you guys went on.
Uh-huh.
She would love to go out on a second date and is kind of wondering why you're not calling her back. Did she do something wrong on your date?
It just didn't really come together.
It didn't come together. She said you guys kissed at the end and you were a perfect gentleman. She had nothing but nice things to say about you.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the way I roll, dog.
Oh, nice.
No, you know how it is. You got to do what you got to do, I mean, when you go out on a date, you want to make a good first impression. You want to get what you want out of the date.
So, all right. So you were acting like a gentleman to try to get some.
Well, I mean, me and my boys, we worked this all out. I don't want to just be giving away our trade secrets.
Travis.
Who are you?
Travis. I like you, Travis.
Are you like what is happening in life right now?
Carol knows that we're going to call you.
Uh-huh.
So whatever your answer is, she's prepared to hear it. If it's something about her or whatever, she just wants to know if she did something wrong on your date is all.
I guess she didn't actually probably knowingly do anything wrong. I mean, it's just a sign.
What's a
What's
sign?
it, dude? You are speaking you and your boys in a plan, and there's a sign. Use sentences that I can understand here, Travis.
I was talking to my guys, and they all have a different set of rules for themselves when they go out on a first date. With me, it just comes down to two things. And the first thing is always date up.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Always date up.
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
date up, yep.
And the second thing that is like an unbreakable rule is never date a girl wearing granny panties.
Never date a girl wearing granny panties?
What?
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
It is weird, but I kind of agree, actually.
No. How do you even know what kind of underwear this chick was wearing?
You know, you pull out the chair, you open the door, you get a good look at that. I mean, you just gotta keep it real, you know.
I love it.
I can't fade no granny panties, man. You know?
Oh my God, Travis!
Travis, I should tell you now that Carol is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
She's on hold on the other line?
No, I'm right here.
What?
Yeah, I heard everything you just said. That's disgusting.
Amen, Carol.
Just chill out. Take it easy.
No, you took it easy. You just put my ass on blast on the radio. What's the problem? I thought we had a nice time. You're a jerk.
You know, it's scientifically proven from all the websites and all the books that I read, it's scientifically proven that a girl that wears granny panties is just a lot less fun than anybody who wears sexy underwear. You know what I'm saying?
You, Travis.
Hey, Travis.
That's not even a real reason. You don't even know what my situation was that day. Maybe I had to do laundry. Maybe I was having a different kind of situation.
Yeah. Amen, sister. Amen. You tell him. Sometimes you just need
I hear
comfortable
what
underwear.
you're saying, but if all you got in the drawer is granny panties, then, you know, I just can't hang.
You don't know about what I have in my drawers. You never even took the chance to get to know me like that, so you shouldn't even be talking about what I've got going on in my pants. It's disgusting.
All I know is you're going on the first date, you want to make a good first impression, and you wore the granny panties. You feel better about yourself, but you wore the granny panties, and I just can't, you know, I can't hang with that.
Carol, you're big. All you care about is what kind of underwear I have on. You're disgusting.
Carol, that's not all I care about, but, you know.
Not making it better. This guy isn't supposed to be seeing your underwear on a first date. You weren't even inviting him to do that.
No, but
I will say, as a guy, you do kind of pay attention because if a woman is wearing really, really nice underwear on her first date, usually means she's planning on you seeing them later.
What girl that you've dated even wears underwear?
There's been like one.
Okay.
That one time.
It was a real
That's true. That's true. You know, I was wearing my nicest silk boxers that day. I just gotta say, you know.
I have all kinds of stuff you'll never get to see if you're going to be like that.
Amen. I support granny panties too, by the way. Just letting everybody know.
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
Really, you support granny panties? That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Don't be telling people to wear no granny panties on the first date. That's bad advice. Don't listen.
Hey, Travis. I would love to send you out on a second date with Carol. We will pay for it. Maybe give her a second chance and see if she'll wear some better underwear for you.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, where are we going?
I don't know. Carol, do you want to go out with Travis again?
Absolutely not. That guy's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm good.
Travis?
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for all the women listening out there? Because it sounds like you are in tune.
Ladies, please, by all means, wear your nice underwear when you go out on a first date.
You heard it from Travis.
Yeah.
It's officially law now.
Take note, ladies.
I mean, you dress nice on the outside. Why not dress nice under there, too? You never know. You never know who's looking.
You know what, Travis? I think we need to have a fashion segment with you on the show from now on.
Yeah. You know what? I'm
really?
gonna stop shaving my legs in protest of you, Travis.
When did you start shaving your legs?
Really?
Go out on one of those first dates that's just so perfect, you're like, I could die right now and I'd be happy. Well, that almost happened to today's second dater, Anthony, because he almost died on his first date.
Oh, there it is. I thought you were going to say something sweet and romantic. But
Yeah, Anthony almost died on his first date. Isn't that right, Anthony?
This is going to sound weird, but, I mean, this is one of the moments that, like, I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
What do you mean? Why?
The girl saved my life in the first 5 minutes of the date.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
I was walking with her, and I was about to cross the street, and I looked one way, but I didn't look the other way. I didn't look to my left, and I started going on the street, and she grabbed me, like literally, and pulled me back, and a car zipped right in front of me.
Oh, my God.
Like, I mean, missed me by about, I would say, 1 foot.
So you just weren't paying attention and almost walked into traffic.
1 foot more, and I would have gotten ran over completely. And my adrenaline was pumping. I looked right at her, and this sounds so ridiculous. And I looked at her, and I go, like, you saved my life. And she goes, I know. And then I don't know what I was thinking, but I just went right for a kiss.
Oh, nice.
Did she kiss you back?
I don't know. I don't remember. My adrenaline was pumping. I think it was more of me kissing her. Definitely me kissing her for sure more. But I think she might have kissed me back a little bit. It was, like, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it was happening, and I couldn't get over it. Like, she saved my life. Like,
Yeah.
right there, saved my life.
It could be real awkward if like a firefighter was rescuing you at that time. If that's the way you react after being saved, just get over here, bro. Give me a kiss.
My adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
How did she react? What did Aspen think of the kiss?
I don't know. I thought she was into it, but I think she was kind of in shock that I went right for it, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
And so this whole thing was at the beginning of your date. Did you continue on?
The first 5 minutes. Literally, just the first 5 minutes.
So how'd the rest of the date go then? Did you just continue as normal or?
Well, we still went out to eat, and I kind of did mention it a lot. Looking back now, I'm like, I couldn't believe that happened. So I kind of was saying a lot, like, just doing lame jokes about, like, oh, this could have been a table for one, or this could have been, like
good old dad's
in the
jokes.
hospital bed. It could have been at the dinner at the hospital bed. I know, they're super lame, but I was like, I liked her.
You feel like you just went back to the well too many times on that one joke?
Especially since it's not really keeping it light.
Yeah. You realize you could be sitting here right now and my lifeless body would be in the street. I'd be doubling as a speed bump while you eat and have fun.
Now, how's your food?
Yeah. So how did your date end then after all of that?
Well, I dropped her back off at her house, and then that was basically it. I said one other, I'm like, thanks for saving my life. And she kind of laughed, and then that was it. Like, I didn't even kiss her again, or it was nothing. I just feel like I really screwed up. Like, I think I overcompensated. I want another shot at, like, having a normal date with her.
All right.
That's pretty rough. That's like having the end of a movie at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's all going to go downhill from there.
Right, except the ending, maybe she didn't want, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough spot to be in, man. That really is. That would be difficult to try to continue a date after something like that if you really, like, almost just got run over. It's like, how do you trump that?
Yeah. Usually we're the ones looking for the knight in shining armor, not vice versa.
Thanks for rescuing me. I guess I could buy you a sandwich or something. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Did she say that she wanted to go out again, or you just haven't heard anything from her at all?
I just haven't heard anything from her.
Okay.
But she said she had a good time. I don't know if she just was saying that because she thought I was almost a dead man, and she's just helping me out. But I thought she had fun, but a little bit.
All right, well, we'll give her a call right after this. Hang on, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, having a near-death experience can change a person. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences where I almost died. It's made me become more selfish, and I realize that I need to make my life more about me. But for other people, it can make them be more charitable. It can make them take risks like Anthony's about to do and call up Aspen on the radio to see what went wrong on their date. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Anthony went out with Aspen. She actually saved his life within like the first 5 minutes of the date because he was walking into traffic, didn't notice a car coming. She grabbed him and pulled him back. They ended up falling down, and the car sped by. And then he kissed her.
Yeah.
To say thank you. She didn't necessarily kiss him back. We don't know for sure. But she hasn't called him since. Anthony, are you ready to call Aspen?
I am. I'm ready, man. You're right. Like, that's the thing. I'm carpe diem, man. Seize the moment. So I feel like I got to go through with this.
Okay.
Is there anything that you think could have gone wrong on the date other than just like you said earlier, you were making a lot of jokes about how you almost died and you kind of kept harping on it and probably got a little old?
No, I think that's basically it, you know, and I just want another shot. I just want a normal date.
Okay. All right, we're going to call her right now. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Aspen?
Yeah, this is she.
How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
No.
Aspen, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he is wondering why you aren't calling him back, and he asked us to call and see if we could find out.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you remember going on this date because you actually saved the dude's life.
Oh, God.
You remember Anthony?
Of course I remember Anthony.
First of all, what's it like going out on a date with someone and then, like, within the first 5 minutes, you're rescuing them from being smashed by a car?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the usual date. It's
Not at all.
kind of exciting and kind of strange.
Okay. So we talked to him, and he told us all about it. He said that, he showed up, picked you up, and then when you guys were walking across the street, he almost got hit by the car, and you grabbed him and pulled him back, and he got excited, thanked you for saving his life, and then kissed you.
Yeah.
All true.
All true.
Now, how did you feel about that, Aspen? The kissing part.
I mean, it was a lot happening all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your adrenaline's going, like, it was pretty crazy. And I mean, in the moment, it was all right.
So you were okay with the kiss?
I was, yes.
Well, I had guessed that was the reason you weren't calling him back.
That was definitely a little odd, but did he tell you about the bathroom thing?
Oh, no.
No. Did he go to the bathroom in his pants when you saved him?
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's the only thing I could think.
That's understandable if
Yeah.
you did, okay?
If a car almost hit me, I would definitely do that. Is that what happened?
I don't think we would have made it to dinner.
Okay. What's the bathroom thing then?
So we're like, sitting there, and he's all, "You're my hero," and this and that and the other, and he's all excited, and he's like getting into the whole, like, this could be your last day on earth, and you have to, like, seize the moment. And he basically propositioned me and was like, "I think we should go do it in the bathroom."
Oh, no!
Did he say it just like that?
On the first date?
I mean, he was like, he didn't say do it in the bathroom, but he basically was like, "I think we should go into the bathroom," and I sort of cut him off before.
Yeah, what did you, and like, did you say no, that's not going to happen? Were you obviously offended at that point?
Yeah, I was like, come on, dude. And he was like, "Oh, I'm just kidding.
See, I was on Anthony's side at first. I was like, man, that sucks. You almost get hit by a car. How are you going to continue with the date after that? Now I'm thinking he staged the whole thing just to try to get some love in the bathroom.
Yeah, favorite pickup line. Perhaps a little elaborate, but...
I can't believe we're talking about this.
He's on the other line right now, actually listening, Aspen. Anthony, did you ask Aspen to get with you in the restaurant bathroom?
I mean, I did, but I didn't mean it like, I just kind of was joking. I can't believe we're talking about this. I'm embarrassed.
You were joking or no? Did you mean it or were you joking?
I was definitely in the moment. I did mean it, but I didn't want it to be taken that way. Like, I don't know.
What other way is there to take that, Anthony?
Can I clear everything up here? He meant it. Like, he was dead serious.
All right. I tend to believe Aspen more than Anthony because, Anthony, it sounds like you're spinning your wheels trying to find a way to make this look good.
I thought you were beautiful. I thought we shared a moment there, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe it was a dumb idea, and I regret it now.
I mean, yeah, we shared a moment, but that was like an hour after the moment.
Yeah, maybe try that at the end of the night.
You did seize the moment, but then you tried to seize it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony, you got your life saved. You got a kiss. Maybe quit while you're ahead, dude.
Well, I just thought it would be fun first date. I thought it would be like really something that would be like...
Yeah, I guess.
Of course it's a fun first date for
Sweaty
any
in the
guy.
bathroom.
I know. Well, Aspen, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I just want to start like new. And I'm wondering if maybe you'd go on another date with me and we would just have a normal date. And I won't do something like that. I know I was just in the moment of like really just in this like adrenaline pumping moment. I just want another chance. And if you give me one,
So,
I think you'd
Anthony,
have a lot of fun.
can I ask, like, what's a normal date for you?
Well, we can just go to a normal restaurant. I can just meet you there.
A normal restaurant that doesn't allow bathroom sex. Aspen, would you like to go out with Anthony again? I will pay for the date. And you can see what a real date with Anthony is like.
I don't know.
Aspen, I'm telling you, like, it will be the most normal, common date, and I won't try to entice you to go in the bathroom with me. I promise.
Can we? Yeah, I mean, and can we add one other thing to that? No hero worship.
No hero worship. Okay, so don't worship her because she saved your life, and then don't ask to do it with her in the bathroom.
And just don't force her to save your life a second time.
If I have the opportunity, I'll save your life.
Oh. He's going to make you choke on something and then give you the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
Let's not have that opportunity.
I don't want that either.
Okay.
Will you go on another date with me?
I will.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. Sweet. Congratulations, Anthony. You got your second date.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Aspen, I swear, we'll have a great time.
I got to tell you, Anthony and Aspen, this whole second date update thing is just, it's got me wanting to take a risk. Any of you guys want to go in the bathroom?
Oh, gross.
I'm sure you'll go with yourself later.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's true. I'll be right back.
Yeah.